Sessions!
Welcome to episode 24 of The Goat Sessions.
Hello.
What up, motherfuckers?
Hello.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
That was a bit Truman Show. If I don't see you.
It was, yeah, but yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Good.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Not bad.
You look different.
I do, yeah.
You look like you're in the army now.
I doubt that. Jesus. In the army now.
Alf did just say he might die during this episode and you're starting off already.
I'm fucked.
What's wrong with you?
I've been hungover the past 2 days, man. And
Mate, you're 22, you shouldn't have hangovers.
no, but like it was fucking gnarly yesterday.
We do get a lot fucked up.
I spent all day in bed yesterday throwing up fucking yellow shit.
Why do I never get invited when you
vile.
guys get fucked up? What's going on with
It
this?
was like a couple's fucked
Let's
up.
talk about... Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
It was
Me
a.
and Mitch could come and hold hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I was out with my mate Reese.
Oh, fuck me. It was.
I was busy anyway, but...
No, it was like a board games and drinks night, but not one board game was played.
Yeah.
And like the whole of Shrek 1 soundtrack was played as
Yeah.
well.
That's
That's quite
really
fun
good.
to be fair.
We watched porn.
Oh yeah, we watched
and-
fucking gnarly
Soft corn.
No,
Soft corn.
hardcore.
Soft
Soft corn.
Where
Jonathan Davis
where
fucking
was-
chewing on Head's asshole.
Will was
Yes.
Will was sat on a poof
Yes.
2 foot away from his telly, which is fucking mahoosive anyway.
Mahoosive.
And he was showing off all his porn channels.
Yeah, because he was bragging that he's got like a dodgy box off the guy at the pub.
Oh, one of those Cody ones.
Yeah, and it's got like every porn channel ever. And I
Like
was like,
hardcore porn.
dude, fully.
Who watches... Do you guys watch porn?
Yeah, but not on the telly. You gotta be a bit weird to watch porn on the TV.
I don't...
Draw the curtains like some candles.
I'm
like, cast it up on your Chromecast.
I think I watch porn about twice a year, and every time I watch porn, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't watch porn. I thought this is why, because it just makes me... I want to go
Okay.
fuck. Like, I'd rather just go fuck than watch porn.
I remember when I worked at a car factory, there's I was talking to this geezer Kyle and this other geezer called Coney. And,
Coney?
Coney?
yeah,
The guy, the dictator from...
his name,
2010.
his name is Josh Coney.
Okay.
So,
Not Joseph Coney.
yeah. So Kyle was bragging about his new smart telly. Obviously, this was a few years back. He's bragging about his smart telly, how he can like just flick. Like if he's watching YouTube or fucking Netflix on his phone, he finds what he wants and then just flicks it and it just goes on the
Oh,
telly.
yeah.
And he
Yeah.
was saying he can do it with porn as well. And then like Coney said, "What do you do if you flicked it?" And the missus walked in, just try and catch it.
Suck it back in.
Try and catch it, put it back in. It really
Yeah,
fucking
no, you
tickled
shouldn't
me,
watch.
that
Like, watching porn on TV is weird, actually.
Yeah, it's fucking weird as fuck,
I
man.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
imagine just sitting down, like, proper, you know, when you put a film on. Like,
Get ready.
yeah.
I mean,
Should have your food around.
Get
Just
your
got
snacks
tissues
around.
and
Yeah,
fucking.
dude.
I even think like
Slankering.
laptop porn's a bit weird as well.
I think if anyone, me and you are the type of people, well, not the type of people, we're the age of people that were watching pornography on television.
Oh, yeah. So when I was a kid, like, my parents owned a shop as well. Like, you used to get the skin flicks, like, skin mags.
Yeah.
I like how I flip through those. Just out of curiosity, when I was that age, you know what I mean?
What does a booby look like?
Yeah, like, straight up and like...
Where does milk come from?
And I remember we had Sky like really early
Oh no,
on.
it comes from a man's penis.
I think I said this before. We used to have Sky like back in the day, but it was like it used to like static in between when you change channels for like about 2 seconds. It was static, and there's a recall button to go back to the last channel you were on. So I used to watch like Emmanuel in Space and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like proper sketchy softcore porn.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking Red Shoe Diaries with David Coveney and stuff like that.
Fucking
That was like the kind of porn.
I'm currently watching the X-Files.
Oh yeah, that was the kind of porn I used to watch when I was like
Files.
He's a good-looking man.
Sex
Yeah, the
Files.
Sex Files.
Yeah, that should have been.
I'm sure
That
it
should have
was.
been-
Bang, probably,
yeah.
probably is.
Of course it is.
It was just
If it
bang
exists.
aliens.
I
It
remember.
exists as a porn of it.
I remember watching a documentary on pornography when I was a boy. It was on Channel 4 late night. Probably shouldn't have been watching
Called
it.
Sexcetera.
No, it was like
back
a
in the
one-off.
day.
It was like a one-off documentary
Sexcetera,
about
though?
porn films. I remember.
I know what it is, but I
Sexcetera.
never watched it.
Sexcetera was sick, man.
It's kind of like
Good contribution.
Can you
there.
remember Eurotrash?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Eurotrash,
So
but
Eurotrash
very
was good 'cause
American.
you used to watch Eurotrash for the culture of it, not the massive tits, not at all.
the obscure pop band at the end.
Yeah, Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Jean-Paul Gaultier and
I think I've heard of Eurotrash.
Yeah, it was like
actually.
big when like, in the 90s.
I don't remember the fucking
It's
thing
weird
and
thinking
everything.
about it that Jean-Paul Gaultier, like, considering how big he is in fashion, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
fucking huge in fashion.
Yeah, massive.
That he just did a very honestly. Find it on YouTube, just watch a bit of it. It's just a very trashy 90s, like Big Breakfast with dick and tits in it.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Right.
that's
Like,
what it was.
yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what Sexcetera was like, though, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
It's like, let's
it was a
go
lot
see
more
the
American.
biggest tits in the world, and then they just go on a road trip.
So they did have that chick on that. Was it Lulu something? something where
Lola
she had.
Ferrari.
That's it. Yeah.
My mate at school was obsessed with her
Why?
because she had massive tits.
Her
Yeah,
tits
but that's
were
not great
like,
though.
do you know who we're on about?
It wasn't
No.
So,
attractively massive
I mean,
tits.
you know when people like gesture out here, they were literally out here,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
literally out here, and she died because like her boob exploded or
Backache or
something.
something.
Yeah, like,
Broke her
she
spine.
snapped into
She's got a bad case of biggest tittus.
biggest titties.
But Six Cetera was a bit like Eurotrash, but if not a bit more kind of what they call like frat boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He was very much that. It's like girls gone wild. Way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tits,
Like,
man.
hey, have you hooked up with many guys? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
also
we on
is.
like a porn set.
Yeah,
But I
we're out
watched
here
this-
at Mardi Gras.
That's what it was. But I watched this documentary
titties.
when I was younger.
Tits are great though.
Tits are great.
Tits, like boobs, as a general, just fantastic.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, we're not enlightening the
But any-
world at this point.
No,
with
no,
these-
but I feel like a boob appreciation isn't a bad thing.
I don't think I
But
can be
it's-
part
it-
of a 4 straight male podcast talking about
It's-
tits, man.
it's- no.
It makes me uncomfortable.
What
Yeah,
was that?
yeah.
It's strange to how sexualized tits are to the point where.
Why
See-
are we talking about this?
Can we talk about porn?
Yeah, okay.
No, but like, obviously a man can take his t-shirt off, but a woman can't.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of how sexualized tits
Yeah,
are.
but at the same time, it's because guys are gross.
yes,
We are.
absolutely. Yeah.
As a gender and part of the species, we're fucking disgusting.
But like years and years and years ago, like fucking, I don't know, Greeks and whatnot, everyone used to walk around stark bollock naked, and some dude wouldn't walk around the street and go, oh, now I've got a hard on.
Yeah, but that's because all the dudes just sodomizing each other, so they
Yeah,
care
very
about
true.
tits.
Yeah.
they'd
very
had
true.
enough.
Yeah, they were just bombing the fuck out of each other.
they,
Tits were just like there.
they were fully clothed, walked into the bathhouse, got naked, fucked all their mates, and went, "Well, I'm not even going to get dressed to walk home
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm going to glisten in the sun with the
I'm
amount
gonna,
of
I'm gonna
cum."
wrap. Yeah, I'll put this towel around me.
Yeah.
Alf is fully out.
Hey,
Go on, tell me why you hungover.
I'm just hungover as fuck.
What were you
mate.
drinking?
Rum and ginger beer, I think.
Yeah.
But like, I got drunk like for the past 3 nights in a row, and I quit smoking as well, so I'm like fucked.
Jones in.
Yeah.
Fully, like nauseous as fuck, man.
Have you quit?
Quit, yeah, quit.
What made you quit?
I'm just a health queen now. I bought a bike last week.
Did
I'm
you?
gonna start
Oh,
biking it to
I
work.
saw your tweet about it. Yeah.
Yeah, like fuck, I paid £1.60 for a litre of
No,
fuel. I
honestly,
bought a
fuel
bike.
at the minute is fucking horrendous.
I bought a bike, quit smoking. Fucking, who knows?
But drinking Red Bull.
Not drinking. Yeah, I'm not
always-
drinking caffeine instead.
I've always said
Need a
like,
buzz somehow.
I don't mind paying a bit more for petrol if it means people aren't being bombed on the other side of the world. And now it's happening. Fuck them. Like, mate, fuck them. 'Cause, mate, like, seriously.
That took a massive turn for your whole
Really
fucking
did.
speech. Like.
Fuck them. I need to get to work and back without
That
fucking.
goes against everything you stand for.
I am
love that.
joking. I am joking.
I love it. I'm not. Fucking.
I went back to that porn documentary I was watching as a boy. There was my favourite bit. I taped it, best believe. I taped it
So you can have reruns.
so I could, watch it again and enjoy it further.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
yeah, and my favourite bit was the bit where they were talking about all the porn parodies bits. And there
Oh,
was-
like Star Wars.
yeah,
Star
yeah,
Wars.
and
In-
like that.
Shaving
Diana
Ryan's
Jones.
privates. In Diana Jones. Nice.
What was
Raider.
that? Saving Ryan's private.
Shaving Ryan's privates.
That's good, that is. Does his head blow up at the start?
Womb Raider.
Titanic.
Titanic. Titanic.
It's gotta
Womb
be
Raider.
Oh,
That's a good
wait.
one.
Yeah,
Can
Womb
you
Raider.
tell your joke? Remember what? We were in the pub once in fucking Birchmoor. No, where did Random Ben live?
What,
Birchmoor.
The
Yeah,
goose
yeah.
cock? Goose cock?
And
The
we-
game cock?
We were playing a game of you have to describe a film without saying the title of the film in the description. So, like, there's a bomb on a bus. Speed.
Okay.
Angry shark wants to eat everyone. Jaws. And
No,
he's-
it's what's that? What's the name of the film?
Oh, do you have to explain
it's a
it in the worst way, sort of?
No, you have to say the name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you have to say it like
you have
it's
to
a story.
say the name of the film.
Yeah.
Because years ago, my sister was making a Christmas list. She walked into my room and she went, "Can I ask you a question?" I went, "Yeah, what is it?" She went, "Oh yeah, I'm doing my Christmas list. There's a DVD I want Mum to get me, and I can't think of what it's called." I went, "Sound, yeah. Do you know anything about it?" She went, "Yeah, what's the film with Forrest Gump in?" and I went, "What?" And she went, "Yeah, the film with Forrest Gump in. What's it called?" And I went, "You're taking a piss."
How old was she?
She went, "Yeah, she was probably about 11."
Okay.
And she went, so I was going, "Are you taking the piss?" She was like, no, come on, what is it? And I just like wound her up for a bit, and I went, "What do you think it's called?" And she went, "Is it called Mum always used to say?" And I went, no. And she said, what's it called? And I said, it's called Forrest Gump. So then me and Mog started doing this thing where it was, what's that film? It's that story about all those toys.
Yeah.
So you have to say the name of the film, innit?
Okay. Now, do you remember how you said the one?
Oh, yeah, I remember how
Do you
I
want to
said
say it and see if they can get it?
Do you remember that film about that guy that was really, really pleased with himself that he went down on that woman?
Talking to the guy that don't watch films, yeah.
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Mate, honestly, it fucking broke me. Because we were there. We've been playing.
So good.
We've been playing it for about 40 minutes at this point, right? There's
Yeah,
like,
we've been
there's me,
going.
That's
Ross,
clever, though,
Jenk.
that's clever.
Yeah, like honestly.
Because you could have
And-
just said, you know, the dude is like killing people because
Right.
he wants to get back at the Roman Emperor.
But like we were there for a good 10 minutes trying to guess it as well. I'm just like, nah, and he went Gladiator. And honestly, I was cry laughing.
Yeah,
And what
yeah.
a sensational film too.
Yeah, it's fucking
What a
excellent.
sensational film.
Sensational
That's what we can
film.
take away from
Yeah,
that.
it is. It
What a
is.
sensational
It's a
film.
sensational film.
Let me just light my doobie.
You do be. That does look like a fat joint.
And it trust. I tried the vapes.
Have you said what it is?
It's like a totally.
Otherwise,
People just
we're
think
just
it's
getting high.
It's like a herbal smoke blend. My sister got me loads for my birthday last year.
It looks like a fat chronic blunt. It's
You
the
have
kind
to-
of thing
you
like
have
Jay
to
and Silent
roll it
Bob would
like-
like smoke.
You have to roll it like a joint because I ain't got a grinder. So I had to just fucking L-plate it. Split it. And I felt like the biggest gangster ever. The person that can't smoke weed looks like he can now. But in fact, it's just this fucking smoky stuff that hasn't got
You could
tobacco
definitely
in it.
placebo affect a lot of people. Because I thought, like, smelling it, I thought it was. weed.
Yeah. And I said I quit smoking, but dude, it's vile. But it's like, it gives you the sensation of smoking a cigarette and it's nice. It's like the future of vaping is now just
So
smoking
there's no
stuff that
nicotine
isn't.
in there.
No nicotine, no tobacco.
Okay.
It's just like
Herbs.
herbs that make you feel shit.
It's smoking
Is it
the
the
herb. Are you smoking the herb?
Oregano.
Oregano.
Oh, it's got oregano, parsley, thyme, rosemary. It's just like you're putting taters on the Sunday.
You're just like
Little bit in the paper, a little bit on the
you're
potatoes.
that committed to your roast dinner that you're just like, I'm gonna start smoking it.
No, it was quite a sad birthday to be fair because it was last year and I was fucked mentally. So I got like loads of anti-anxiety shit and I was like, oh, thanks everyone. Like, I really appreciate my fucking try not to
Yeah.
die gifts.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My mum
it
fucking
works.
blessed her for Christmas bought me a book on like anxiety, and I was like, I get it.
But it's just,
You're trying to help,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
also like, thanks for acknowledging it in the way that I didn't want it to be
Oh,
acknowledged.
yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they're trying, aren't they? And that's all you can say. Like,
I've got about
Thankfully
10
they
different
try.
ones at home.
Oh, they're coming like different flavours and
Yeah,
shit.
there's one for sleep, one for calm, one for fucking being original.
there's so the ones that your sister originally messaged me about, the ones that I let you try.
Yeah.
So they've got this one, and
They used to
it's,
spark me out, they did.
Yeah, man, they're really fucking heavy because there's one for sleep and one for anxiety, and
Yeah.
they're really fucking strong, aren't they, man?
Yeah.
Especially the sleeping ones. Jesus.
When you're smoking it, you can hear it popping and crackling.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
resin. But like when I
Are you
had one,
smoking cereal?
oh,
So, yeah, Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies. I'd have one
Shredded,
and just
getting
go to
shredded.
sleep instantly.
Yeah, they're good for that. It's just a shame that this sleeping ones taste like absolute fucking shit. Like, you gotta have a fucking drink with you. But they do this one. It's got this Egyptian plant in it, and it's a legal high. I'm yet to buy some to try it out.
I've got
Okay.
some legal high shit. It's not like fucking
Mugwort.
spice or anything. I got mugwort. It's
Yeah,
sick,
I do
man.
want to try that.
So good. I've got a
I do
jar
find
of
it with vaping. I find it funny when you see like a bunch of like proper like street youths. I know I sound really old when I say street
Street
youths,
youths.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
We watched a video about.
Loitering
Do
around.
you remember the video we watched about furries? And then it was a furry convention.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And a vape convention.
Yeah, yeah.
And they, like the guy interviewed and went like, "Okay, can you do something cool?" And then they went,
3, 2,
one.
1. Clouds.
"That's it, yeah."
Yeah.
And
I
then
forgot
just
about
like,
that.
and the guys just stood there with a cat, like with holding the mic to them, blowing out.
It's
some
fucking Andrew
vape.
Callahan, isn't it? From Channel
Yeah,
4
because he's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
proper like
Oh, it's-
fucking with them. They don't
Yeah, because
realise.
he's just
funny.
so straight faced.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen
That
a
was
load
so
of
funny.
pictures on Facebook that vape wedding photos are now a thing.
But,
So it's
oh, I
like
saw that.
couples blowing
Yeah,
smoke out. It
dude.
looks
Oh,
fucking
man.
Fucking
horrendous.
yeah.
Please
That's
just
like-
die.
Horrendous.
But when you
That
walk
is
past a bunch of street youths, I'm going with it now, and then you walk past them, and it's like there's just a cloud of smoke, and it's a proper thick fucking cloud.
I can't
Yeah.
do it.
Tonight-
man.
Tonight,
smell like-
Matthew, I'm gonna be.
Strawberries, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're there acting tough, and you smell like a fucking meadow.
I bought one of
Fuck
them.
off.
I bought one of them fucking.
meadow.
I bought one of them trendy ones the other day just for like a quick hit. And
Quick fix.
and I was outside Holly's like,
Imagine you just literally getting straight outside the shop. Going,
I was outside the back door at Will's, and I had to go on it. And Holly was like, "Why the fuck you got that?" And I was like, "Because I quit smoking." She's like, "This is what you need," and pulled out this fucking gnarly ass machine.
Oh, some of them are fucking like a lightsaber.
And I was
man.
like, if I had one of them, I know that I'd get into it, and I know that I'd end up being one of them cloud cunts.
I hate the big ones.
But I know that if I had one, I'd love it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you would. You of
fully.
all people.
Imagine me.
You become an advocate. Yeah, dude.
the
Like,
thing
this
is,
podcast would
hotbox in
just
the
be like, every like 3 minutes you might see a face pop through. Other than that, it's just
It just stinks of like mango ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah.
It's like the taste of the shit that you get is fucking phenomenal. Like there's some really good fucking tasty vapes out there. But what doesn't do it for me is the action, because you're not smoking.
That's why I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this smoky blendy shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not tobacco, but it fucking hits you like a cigarette.
I vaped for a short while and I just had tobacco flavour.
Did you
Yeah,
actually?
Yeah.
I don't know you can get that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
and
you can.
that's
You
what
can
I
get
prefer.
weed ones in America.
Because turns out all
yeah.
I wanted to do was smoke.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
yeah. So you were like, I might just smoke again.
Just smoke again.
You're
fuck
trying to
it.
light your vape when you're drunk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just suck it on the
Fucking
plastic.
thing, man.
I can't remember what they're
Burning
called now. but
plastic.
It's literally like I think like you dribble like a liquid form of the THC onto it, don't you? Into like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but a
vape
lot of
pen
it's
things,
dodgy
don't
as
you?
fuck though. Especially in the UK, like the THC juice is mostly just
Yeah.
fucking spice. Like, it really is.
But yeah, in America, it's weird because like I went out in Portland and this girl was just like smoking like a weed vape.
Yeah, you
In
can
a
get
bar.
like vaporizers where it's like you just take the top off,
Vaporizers, that's a
put your
yeah.
fucking nugs in it, put the
Yeah.
top back on, and it just burns it and
Burns it as it
vaporizes
is,
it,
yeah.
like
Oh,
in
wow.
a little box form
It's like a
with no smell or scent
Yeah.
or anything.
I will say, stoners are the most creative people you'll
Oh,
ever
yeah,
fucking meet.
fuck
man.
yeah.
If they want
Like,
to
the
smoke,
way-
they'll find a way
yeah,
to smoke.
dude. Like, I've seen some like elaborate bongs as well in my time. You know what I mean? Like you go around someone's house and it's got like a fucking
the gas mask.
Yeah,
Yeah, in them ones.
Did you know when the
That-
dude, like, you go around someone's house and they get out like a fucking flight case?
Yeah, dude.
With the bubbled foam and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And it's
These are
just
my
like,
equipment.
You watched
and he's
It's
like,
got that glow from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, yeah,
have you watched
and then
Next
they have to
Friday?
attach it
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
fucking sniper.
You watched Next Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they're smoking in the record shop, and he's got the vacuum to blow the smoke into. When I watched that, I was like, "That's fucking
Yeah,
genius!" Now I can get away with smoking cigarettes in my room.
Doesn't it just come out the vent though, at the bottom of the vacuum?
The vacuum would
Compressors?
stink.
It
I
doesn't.
think
hurt,
drug
but it will-
users in
it will
general
smell.
are really fucking creative.
I think
Yeah.
in part it's because it's illegal, so they have to work out a way to do it legally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
but
you
I'll
want to
get
get
away
it
with
that
it.
bad, yeah, you'll find
It's
a way.
like the way that you find out that prisoners make booze in prison.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the
You know
what I
moonshine
mean?
and shit.
Like
Yeah.
toilet wine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
little
Just
one,
like
yeah.
fucking like, dude, you'd want to get fucked up so bad. Just like, we've got nothing but time.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen
Like,
them
we
little
can
fucking...
think of
Well,
ways
that's how
to make
moonshine
booze.
come about, though, isn't it? Because they just wanted
No,
to get fucked
well, it was
up.
prohibition.
Well, yeah, because they couldn't have the alcohol,
Yeah, yeah.
and they wanted to get fucked up.
So they just fermented anything they could find.
Yeah, which is the most dangerous shit you can
Yeah,
have.
like literally.
Well, I'd still try it.
You're either going to go blind or fucking blow up from making
Yeah.
it.
Just a pint of nitroglycerin.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine they tried to like do prohibition now?
Fuck that.
It
Well,
wouldn't
no,
work. It
they
wouldn't
couldn't in
work.
this country.
I mean,
No.
saying that, petrol prices are £7,000 per litre at the moment, and everyone's like, fuck it, I better pay it.
I mean,
Yeah.
if
I saw a thing someone put up earlier saying the fine for paying, if you filled your car up, say you got like £70 in your tank and drove off, the fine's like less than the actual fuel you have to pay for it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
It's like
Yeah.
a train fine.
What do you mean? What would you get fined?
Because you get fined for not paying the,
For not
the
paying.
pump.
Oh, okay.
So if you just fill your car up and drive off, the fine is
Oh, I
less.
see.
than-
But
than
there
the
are
tank
certain
fee.
places, like it's £80. It used to be anyway. Back in the day, it was £80 for if you jumped a train, didn't pay for a ticket.
Yeah,
Which
it
is
was,
cheaper
yeah,
than the train to
80
London.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, cool, take the fine.
Yeah, but then
Well,
you can
yeah.
go on. You can get a criminal record and shit.
Yeah,
Then.
fuck that.
because
Yeah, but then you can't get a job or a mortgage or fucking
Yeah, that's the
credit
downside.
goes
Yeah.
down.
my sister got a
I'm
letter
not
from
saying
them
these plans are
that,
flawless and don't listen to our advice
she
ever.
might have to go to court or some shit because she didn't pay for a train ticket, even though she did. But she stupidly refunded it out of spite of the company. I'm like, what did you refund it?
I was the first time I went to London on the train. I was 16, and the guy came around and asked for tickets. So I used to jump the train all the time then.
Yeah.
And he was like, I haven't got ID on me. That's why I didn't get a train ticket because my wallet got robbed. And he was like, oh, okay, so I need to take your name, your ID. I was like, no, I just told him. I didn't. My wallet was in my back pocket.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I just told him my wallet got robbed. He's like, okay, well, can you fill this form out? So I wrote Chino Marina was my name. This is the first one that came to my head. And my house, my street at the time had like 38 houses on there. So I just wrote 143. So the rest of the address is right.
Yeah.
And if you check the
Well, right
postcode,
I used to do that to the cops when I get caught fucking skating places I shouldn't skate. They're like, what's your name? Give them a fake name, fake address.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
fuck
I used
off.
to say like kids I didn't like in school.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that's smart.
Or on the train, just used to like tend to be asleep
Yeah.
and they wouldn't touch you, they wouldn't wake you.
Yeah.
So touch you.
Well, 'cause I was trying to go for a name that wasn't a white name, so I was like, literally my brain was just like Chino Marino. I was like, cool.
What's your name? Steve Smith.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But the thing is, if you question it, I'm like, you racist fuck. Yeah, what
But he just kind of went, Benny? Benny? But my name is Benny.
Or like you find
Okay,
things
then,
that
Benny.
you pick anything you can see. Table.
Oh, that's
train.
like fucking the dictator, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Employees
yeah.
must
Yeah,
wash
yeah.
hands.
Employees must wash hands. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking amazing.
Right. Should we go into some shit?
So let's go into some shit. Whose shit we going into first?
I'll do mine first because it's going to be a long one.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Oh, is it still this?
Yeah, I had no chance. Come on.
It's fucking
Come on,
loud,
dude,
man. It's so loud.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking...
fucking things there, dude.
Oh, it's fucking
Yeah, that's-
down
it's
there.
that one, isn't it?
It's that one, yeah, yeah.
Right, anyway. Last week I said... we fuck me. Hold on.
Last week he said, fuck me.
That's my fucking tarry lungs coming up.
Your body's
Who
just
the
kind
fuck
of
is
like...
Tara Lungs?
Oh, snap.
Oh, shit.
Last week we started talking about records and that, and then I ended the episode by saying, can we do a show and tell? And 3 out of the 4 of us have remembered.
I'm just saying, I've been at work, I didn't get here till really late.
Same?
Yeah, fair.
I'm joking.
You know, you're
Who's joking?
Who wants to start?
We'll go
Me.
around then.
I'll start.
Oh, you start.
Okay, yeah.
'cause you got
I brought
fuck all
nothing,
shit.
so cool, next person.
Well,
You
but what was-
brought some Chesterfield Reds.
Yeah, I brought some
and
Chesterfield Reds.
Budweiser.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the show and tell was to talk about your favourite albums and whatnot.
Well, it was just set music.
To be
sort
fair,
of,
all
mate.
I was going to bring was the first U2 record. Because that's the
Okay.
only thing I've got of like...
talk about it.
What
What's your favourite?
what is the first U2?
So it was a single for the single Boy, I think it was U2. No, I Will Follow. It was called U2 3. And there's only like 1,000 pressings of it. And I got to one.
Sick.
So
Do you know
that
do you know
was...
what number of the thousands it is?
No. It is numbered on there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But that was all I was going to bring, because everything else is just records that I've got.
Yeah.
Why is
I thought
it
the
your
whole
favourite?
point... It's not my favourite.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
just
a
'cause
cool
it's
one.
rare.
Yeah.
Cool one.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
just it's
fair
a rare one.
I got
But
a few.
it's not in any means in like mint condition. It's pretty
Mm.
beat up. It's got a couple like ink stains on there. There's like a big red splodge on
Yeah.
the cover, but it's still one of
It's
1,000.
T-ring,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everyone...
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think like even if you were someone that wasn't necessarily a fan of that band, to have a rare item though,
Yeah,
is still
yeah,
a cool
yeah.
thing to have in your
Yeah.
collection.
but I
isn't
did
it?
have a look. We'll get to that, I'm sure, with the Discogs thing. I had a look through. To be fair, mine was. Cause I ain't got that many records. Mine was worth more than.
You expect
When
it.
you thought.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sure, like I said, we'll
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
it at
we'll
some
get to
point.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even on that, it's one of those things when there's so few of them, you kind of don't care if it's not mint. If anything,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
with some of them, it adds a bit more character to it.
Well,
having it a
I've
bit
got-
beaten up.
I've got a sports team record which is 1 of 200 and a Idols record which is 1 of 5,000, and both of them I haven't played.
Yeah,
I'm too
yeah.
scared of
Oh, I've
fucking
never
playing
played it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that Idols one I haven't even took out the packaging.
yeah.
Just got it. But yeah.
But okay, so who's going next?
Mitch can go next because he's
I'll go
fucking
next.
closest.
Fucking bag of shit.
Your bag of shit.
Bag of shit.
Bag of shit.
Bag of shit there.
Right then.
Show
No,
and tell.
sorry to the audio listeners as well. We'll explain it the best we can.
Yeah, we
Yeah. So should make it with ASMR. Like, I'm going into my bag.
Don't do that.
No, don't make it weird.
There's got to be people listening with headphones and they're probably just
Yeah.
their neck's gone all crinkly then when they do that.
So, what Rolling Stones have you brought?
First of all, well, I'll get to that. I'll get to that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
First of
you
all-
brought other things as well.
Well, I've got to give Alfie back his Led Zeppelin one.
Oh, sound. Thank you.
Oh,
that
there we go.
thing.
Thank
is
you
a
for
thing
lending
of
it to me
beauty.
because it sounds
fucking old boy. Look at that bastard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
handled
It's a
with
good
care.
beating,
Is
but it is a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Original
it's
pressing.
true when people say like
It's an old press. It's not an original one.
it's true though when people say like listen to it on a record it gives it a lot more fucking substance than listen to it on
Yeah, yeah.
fucking digital because it definitely fucking does when you got that crackle of the fucking vinyl
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
That's
Bang
bare
on.
old. That.
Beautiful.
Then secondly,
Who's
to lend
secondly?
you the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers because I
Whoop.
keep saying that I will and I always
Sound.
fucking forgot.
Have you noticed how many bands have ripped off that?
Yeah, yeah.
since?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Maneskin's new album is
It
that
is that, yeah.
fucking stupid.
But it's
twats.
not an original Andy Warhol though, is it? So they can get fucked.
Cheers, bro.
You're welcome. So the one I've come to talk about is, of course, the Rolling Stones, and there's a story behind it. Let's get the fucker out.
Let's go. Show it.
For the visual listeners, it is the Rolling Stones Tattoo You, for you fellas.
Sick.
It's there.
Yeah.
The reason why I've chose it is because well, I wasn't like a massive record collector when I was younger, but my parents were. I suppose, being the generation when records were a thing.
Uh-huh.
And my mum and dad collected a shitload of records over the years, and after they split up and I'd moved house, a lot of the stuff that we had just got pushed into the loft, and I didn't have a second look at for years. One year I went into the loft and I found this box full of records. So I was like, I'm going to take it down and have a flick through. Fucking countless Queen, Michael Jackson, Elton John in there, and flicking through, and I came to this album from the Rolling Stones, which belonged to my dad, and don't ever remember him owning it. But after speaking to him, like he did, obviously, but it was like, it's just weird how I'd never come across it before. And I'd heard of the Rolling Stones, so I was like, right.
Had you never spoke to your dad about the Rolling Stones before?
No.
Oh,
never.
fuck, that's mad.
Never.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I've listened to the Rolling Stones. I like.
So how old were you when you came across it?
15,
Okay.
16 maybe.
Sick.
Put it on, and the first track on here is Start Me Up.
Banger.
Yeah, true.
And as soon as that fucking first bit got, I was like, fuck me, this is insane. I sat there, listened to it fucking side to side, and I was like, I need more.
Yeah.
So straight onto the internet, like more fucking Rolling Stones, like fucking, and I just fell in love ever since.
Good job they've got about 60 million.
But like this
So
one,
was
like
that the first proper Stones thing you heard then?
absolutely.
Oh, really?
Like,
That's such a sick song.
consciously
Yeah,
as well.
dude.
Like, 'cause I've heard,
Yeah, you've
everyone's
heard it, but not
always
paid
heard of the
attention.
Stones.
Yeah.
I mean, Sticky Fingers is my favourite. That can be a second show and tell, I suppose. This is my all-time favourite Stones
Yeah,
album
same, man.
in terms of a Rolling Stones album, because it's just flawless.
It's
start
like a
to
best
finish.
of, innit? Fuck me.
It really is. Like it goes through a lot with how the Stones are, because when they were writing that, especially, I think it was the first album they had Mick Taylor on, who replaced.
Jake just took a big breath out of the record.
So it's the first one with Mick Taylor on
Smelling
that
that
replaced Brian Jones. I think there's one or two songs that started to record with Brian Jones, and it's not on here, but the first track on here, which is Brown Sugar, was originally recorded with Eric Clapton because he was going to join the band.
Yeah.
And then I just
Thank
think he
Hook,
was like,
that didn't
no,
happen.
yeah, well, same to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a Clapton fan, but he did a lot for music.
Yeah.
He did.
I like Cream.
But yeah,
Oh,
like, but I chose Tattoo You especially because this is the one that got me into my all-time favourite band, and it means a fucking lot to me.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that, you know, like,
and more so because it was like from my dad, you know what I mean? It was,
yeah, exactly. It's from my dad, and it was like a really honest, natural find. It's not like I'd sit and play it and then like, oh, I've had no fucking idea it was there.
organic.
Yeah, it's like I found it myself, and then
Yeah.
talking to my dad about it after, it's like it just opened up a pathway, and it was nice to have that conversation with my dad about
That's
it as
sick,
well.
man.
So.
Saying that, I went into the Peel on Friday, Saturday daytime, just before you got there. And my old man was in there, and I walked in and he went, whoa, like that, like he always does. I was like, oh, no. He was sitting with my uncle and your granddad.
What was it?
Yeah,
I
just
dunno.
chilling. So I was like, oh, fucking weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, Dad. And I just like kept going back to the jukebox because there was fucking just Oasis and shit playing.
Yeah.
And my old man fucking hates that Britpop shit. So I went up to it. He's like, it's not you putting this shit on, is it? And I went, nah, Dad. And I was like, I'll put something good on. So I like whacked the Ramones on and shit. And he was like, yeah, fucking yeah. And then he like just got on to like him and my uncle were just talking about music. And I was on about Paul Weller, and I was like, I fucking hate Paul Weller, but I liked the Jam.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then it was like, oh, remember back in school on a Friday, we could all take our own music in and listen to it on in music class on a Friday. So then
sick.
all the kids would have like armfuls of records.
Yeah.
And it was like, this was pre-Sex Pistols, so it would just be my dad with like Zeppelin and Sabbath records.
Yeah.
And Julian Cope went to school with my dad. So then Julian Cope tried to rob a load of my dad's records and shit.
way.
And I told my dad, I was like, oh, I went to Oxford the other day and I bought like a Julian Cope record. And he was like, which one was it? I was like, I don't know. I just fucking bought it because I knew you liked him. He was like, oh yeah, give it to me. I was like, yeah, all right then, sound. And it was just like really nice hearing stories about people. Like, I used to go to school with fucking like Bluetooth for people's songs, and that was like my version of that. But when my dad was in school in like the 70s, they used to take their fucking armfuls of 12 inches and play them. And I just thought that was really cool.
No, that is cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a nice thing, actually, isn't it? I think there's a lot more value to something like that as well when it's like
Yeah.
a physical thing.
Like,
you can bring
like
in.
I romanticise like the 70s punk scene and the 80s, and like what he like was actually there.
Yeah,
in
to
it.
hear firsthand of what it was like.
And it was like, because when he was talking, I was like, I fucking hate how much I'm like you. Because my uncle was like, I'm a good singer. I could have been in a band. And I was like, why don't you just join like a fucking middle-aged mod band then? And my dad went, fuck the mods. Fucking hate mods, me. I fucking hate them. I had a proper motorbike and I listened to the Sex Pistols. And I was like, all right, Dad. You sound too much like me.
That is you, yeah, literally.
When we used to go 3 tons in phase there, I was like, fucking stupid mods, man.
Fucking
I don't
Yeah.
mind mods.
No, I don't like mods.
They're all right.
No, they're not. I've got shit hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't it,
The
though?
well ends.
Yeah, the well ends.
ends.
Like seriously, it's the
well
shittest
ends of
fucking
the well.
hair. And like especially for me, back in the day when I used to work at Jailhouse, and that was a
Yeah.
biker bar, and then the boot was a mod bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to always go down Lichfield Street, and it was like one side was all scooters, the other side was all motorbikes, and I knew where I wanted to be. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
definitely,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Not with the well ends.
Yeah, not with the well ends.
I do know a mod though, and he's one
Oh,
of the
I know a
guys.
few.
I went to school with one, and he like proper like he bummed off the Kinks and shit like that. I shouldn't say that expressionally. He loved the Kinks.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind now.
If
Like,
it's, if,
years
it's,
later.
if it's consensual, you can have anal
Oh, yeah,
sex
that
with
is
Ray
fine.
Davies. That's fine.
No, I don't mind.
That's
mods, man.
fine.
No, but as I've grown up, I'm kind of like those of mod bands are kind of like, or bands that at least were assigned by mods as their own,
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
mod bands. You know what I mean? Because the Kinks
Oh,
were never a mod
no.
band.
I think it's
No.
just
It's
the
like the
older you
Who.
get, you
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate music.
Yeah.
But the Who
more.
especially because their symbol became the symbol of like quadrophenia,
Yeah,
which kind of like
Yeah.
then was adopted by the whole scene and stuff like that.
I just don't like Oasis. I don't like the Britpop movement really because I don't. Really,
Jack likes Oasis.
I like Oasis.
I don't mind Oasis. But
I don't mind the first album.
identify with
I
that.
think I like Oasis though because of the age I was when it was coming
But it was
out.
huge, yeah.
It was the only really kind of accessible guitar music.
Yeah, distorted guitar
when
music
I
as
was
well.
that age.
And not
Yeah.
only that, they're a good introductory band to bands like T-Rex and the Beatles and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. 'Cause they just
definitely,
ripped
yeah.
it all off.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Unashamedly as well.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't like Oasis was dressed like a fucking devil.
See, this is the thing. Like, I don't like
Is that
the Gallagher
Pretty
brothers.
Green?
No, it's Primark.
Was what you were smoking Pretty Green?
Oh,
shit!
nice.
Damn.
Nice.
No,
I'll be
I-
on the
I,
floor having a panic attack if I was smoking weed right now.
Yeah.
I don't like the Gallaghers at all. I think they're just complete cunts.
I don't mind Liam.
Liam's a twat.
I don't mind Liam.
I don't like
I
Noel.
mind Noel more.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Mole.
Oh.
Mole.
You know, I think I like Liam because he was proper like. Well, you know what? It's dumb as it
He
is.
is kind of unashamedly himself,
Yeah.
and very authentic.
And the thing is-
authentic with it.
Yeah, when he had
I'm
the
trying to
height of
fake
the
who he
arrogance.
Pardon.
without trying to fake who he was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
thing is,
yeah.
when he had the height of his arrogance, he backed it up.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
He did.
No,
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 dude. Okay, right. Seriously, like, because when I was alive and old enough to remember it, in from '94, like, keep in mind, on the back of grunge, they killed grunge.
I've seen both of them live, and they're both dead.
Right,
as
but
fuck.
you were born in 2000.
Nah, 99, man.
99,
I'm
okay.
a 90s, but I remember the 90s.
All right.
Yeah, you remember the 90s like I remember the 80s.
all
Born in
6 months of
89.
it. All 6 months of it. Nah, but like I was coming towards the end of high school when like Oasis were huge,
Yeah.
and that was on the back of Pearl Jam and Nirvana and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains, and how big grunge was because grunge killed hair metal, and it would have taken something fucking huge to kill grunge.
Did grunge really make it over here, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it
okay.
was. It was huge.
See, I think if I listened to Oasis at the time they come out, I would have been into them a lot sooner for
Yeah.
sure because I do like the music now.
Can't not do it.
Oasis. But it took me probably like last year, the year before, is when I got into Oasis properly because I couldn't separate the artist from the music because I was
Yeah.
like, I just don't like them that much. But then when I was working with my old lab manager, she was like, just listen to What's the Story, Morning Glory. She's like, it's the most known
Yeah.
one. If anything, you're going to get into it from this. I was like, all right, I'll listen to it and I'll just not judge it. And I was like, fuck me, it's actually
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
a
man.
fucking banging
It's
album.
actually a great-
I've also,
good-
honestly, I think in my lifetime, band-wise at least, because I remember I was born in '82, so the end of the 80s, Michael Jackson up until the Geordie Chandler thing, there never will be, I think, anything as big as that again. The way music is now, at least,
Yeah.
I won't say ever because who fuck knows what's going to happen, but at least the way modern music's being kind of like received and it's become way more disposable because of streaming
Yeah.
rather than actually going out and buying an album
Yeah,
and making
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
like it. I don't think anyone will be as big as Michael Jackson was for a few years anyway. But the biggest bands in my lifetime have been Spice Girls and Oasis in this country, at least.
Yeah.
I think people don't like.
And you're saying that not as a personal thing, but
No,
as
no,
a-
they were
being in, like
they
not
were
your
huge.
favourite.
No,
Spice
no,
Girls
no,
and
no.
Oasis.
Spice Girls were fucking insane.
They were mad.
You couldn't move for fucking
Yeah,
Spice
I-
Girls.
I genuinely-
I can
I
vaguely
fucking
remember as a child. I mean, born '94, so I was
and I think '95 they came out.
Yeah, so around for a good upbringing of the Spice
Yeah.
Girls. You know, my older sister was fucking huge on them.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, first impressions as well at that age. Like you're gonna.
yeah.
It was honestly
absolutely.
Spice Girls were the biggest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah, it was on
I remember,
fucking morning TV like every day.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
weren't they? Same
Well,
as
it,
Oasis,
was,
though.
it was like a
like they
big,
met the Queen, they met Nelson Mandela. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like
They were
fucking-
fucking
it was
massive.
a big movement for girl groups going forwards.
Yeah,
I remember because
Yeah.
I like Kate and Rosie, like my
Yeah, yeah.
stepsisters, mad on them,
yeah.
literally. And I was like, I remember being like they played an album, and I was like, what else? And even, I don't know why I thought it even then, because it's strange to think as a kid, really. What else have they got then?
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
No, this is the album. I was like, they're this big.
Yeah, off one.
Like it just
it was
seemed
only ever
like
album, it was
the
one
size
song.
of them.
Were
There
they only
should
ever
be
on
more.
one album?
No,
Or was this just at the time
no.
off?
They definitely had two out like, back to back.
Yeah,
but because
it was just at the time. Like,
when
right away.
Wannabe came out, honestly, it was as soon as the first time that was played, it's all you heard. And I think they had something like, I don't know why I don't remember all of this, but they had about 5 singles off their first album. And honestly, they were, because the thing is as well, when Posh started dating, yeah, I'm saving that. Throw it back at David Beckham. Like they got into every other aspect of it. You know
it
what
was
I mean?
mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, because like now football fans are like paying attention, not even to the music necessarily, but
No.
the culture of it.
Yeah.
And they were on like all TV. They were in politics. They were in like the fucking
Films.
Union Jack Flash dress films. Yeah, and the thing is, it's
Have you seen the film?
Spice World.
Yeah.
I watched it like in the 90s.
I watched it when I lived with Pete because it went on Netflix.
Yeah,
So I was like, I remember watching this like slightly. It was on telly at one point. I was like, I'm putting it on, and I watched it, and I was just like, what the
yeah.
fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
But they've all done a
'Cause
bit of acting
there was
separately
a
as well,
Gary
haven't they?
Glitter scene that was cut.
Oh,
Oh,
weak.
yeah, there was a Gary Glitter scene that was cut because like
Non-stop around the
'cause,
time.
like between the filming
Oh, okay, and it
and
coming out.
and the actual, the premiere,
Yeah.
whatever, shit went
Shit
down.
dropped. Yeah, yeah.
Shit went down.
So I think the one out of them who did the best bit of acting after their like sort of careers, or let's explore it out, was when Mal B was in Bo Selector.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I wondered where that was
I saw Jake's face then. Like,
And
what's he on
I'm
about?
so pleased it went that way. So pleased.
Oh, yeah. But no, and with Oasis, I do feel like Oasis were unashamedly the biggest band in the world.
Here's my
Oh, yeah.
here's my
Yeah.
thing with Oasis, right? None of them, not one of the band are a good musician. Not one. Noel Gallagher's an atrocious guitar player. Liam Gallagher's an awful singer.
He is.
Bonehead is a shit guitar
He's
player.
fucking awful.
I'm better at guitar than the whole of Oasis.
Yeah,
And I've seen Liam Gallagher in a crowd of like 80, 90,000 people, and it was shite. Like, honestly, someone who knows 90% of the set list,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
singing and I was like, this is fucking awful.
But I think the thing that you give credit to Oasis for is whether or not they're good musicians and whatnot, is that when they played, they didn't fucking care at all. So
Yeah, and the
that,
thing is, that's kind
giving
of-
that off was like you sort of liked them for like.
I think part of it, I think Noel does take himself seriously.
Noel's
I
a-
think he
Noel's
enjoys
a
it. He's
prick,
good
mate,
musician.
And the reason why I don't like them is they're like the anti, like what I like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the football
Yeah,
loudmouth
yeah.
hooligan shit, and I hate
Yeah.
that kind of
The
stuff.
Sex Pistols couldn't play music.
Well, that was about to be my example.
Yeah, but it's the energy
The
though,
Ramones.
and I don't.
Yeah.
I personally don't go towards that like kind of football shit energy. I'll go towards
Yeah.
the like spit on the floor and be drunk and be a punk energy. But like, there's a place for it, and they did it, and they sold fucking however many records.
where they
for it.
come from, Manchester, innit?
Yeah.
It's the perfect place for that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah.
I do think the difference with punk not being able to play properly was that was part of punk.
It's
part
DIY.
But yeah, part of punk was never like getting your fucking, go get your lessons in, go get your hours in.
Yeah.
Have you watched Supersonic?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit in it which
Is
is
that
just,
the Oasis film?
Yeah.
yeah, it's
on
obvious.
Netflix.
It's obvious
It is,
bullshit, man. Where Liam says he had no interest in music until he got in a fight and someone hit him over the head with a hammer, and then he woke up and just could sing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's complete bollocks.
And yeah, you couldn't anyway.
Yeah.
No, there's the whole thing about apparently like, Bonehead said that he could sing like he said like he was like a songbird, and he sang and he had this beautiful voice. But then when they actually got to start in the band, he started just like fucking
The drawl and
the fucking
attitude and yeah.
we'll have lasagna.
But the thing is, that's kind of like with Alex Turner, because like with early Arctic Monkeys, he had his accent came through so much.
Yeah.
And I prefer
definitely.
the Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer, like, even now, hearing like a certain romance being performed now,
Yeah.
live, I prefer it when he sang it with his accent than when he
See,
actually sings
See,
it.
new Alex Turner just makes me think of Bowie.
My man,
fuck
Alex
off
Turner.
with this fucking shit again.
Go back to, was it episode 1? Or episode, it was one of the first
Oh,
three.
it's one.
2 or 3, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely. But Liam Gallagher did an interview and he said, what about that Alex Turner bloke? He's lost his beautiful Yorkshire accent, hasn't he? And then it was like, oh, fair play, Liam, you're sticking to your Manc accent.
But I
Fair
do
play.
feel like with Alex,
I don't know.
with Alex
Yeah.
Turner, he almost kind of like was like, I want to learn to sing.
Nah, he could always sing. I just think
Yeah,
he
he
spent
could
loads.
sing.
He spent loads of time in fucking LA, didn't he? So he
Yeah,
did-
that's-
Do you
Yeah,
think it's
probably what it
organic? Or
was.
do you
No, it's
think-
not. It's 100% not organic. But he's gone every Arctic Monkeys album. He's had a different persona.
Yeah.
He used to
was
sound
like
like John
Almost
Cooper
like David
Clark.
Bowie.
Yeah.
But you listen
Do you
to
remember John Cooper Clark?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking trains are fucking late. The fucking
Yeah, do you
place
know-
are fucking state. Not in fucking
sit,
Chicken
like-
Town.
Yeah.
I
I've seen-
fucking love John
That was
Cooper.
impressive.
Mate, he's fucking good.
I've seen live videos, and when he's singing his older stuff, he's still got the accent singing the older stuff.
No, that's what I'm saying. He plays certain, like I've seen him do a video of
Yeah.
certain romance,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
sings it like he sings
As he
now.
sang it then, yeah.
But
Yeah.
what the first and second album, it was like a fucking 19-year-old kid that was out clubbing and
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah.
if you think
So
of the
it-
way, you know the line like, they think it's okay to act like a dickhead,
Yeah.
and like the accent that came out with it when he sings it now, he sings it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And in
yeah.
Humbug, what is it? Library
for real
Pictures,
time piss.
where it's like, what came first, the chicken or the dickhead?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
such a good line.
Yeah, like, lyrically they were fucking.
Yeah, that was so
Like,
good.
honestly, like I think a couple of months ago, I was like, obsessed with that first album.
They're
Like
so
Mardy
good.
Bum, especially. Like Mardy Bum and a certain romance, fucking bang.
Yeah.
Like so fucking
They do.
much.
You got something else, Mitch?
No.
Did you not have another thing in your bag?
Oh yeah, I got for Jenk, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's for his later thing.
Okay, fair
okay
enough.
then.
Well, Jenks out having a piss. I might do mine.
Yeah, start with yours. We'll be.
Because Jenks has got the fucking longest one anyway. So I ain't bought a record.
It's because he lives here, so he's brought everything out from the back of his house. Oh, shut up. But no, the benefit of Jenk having to do this is the fact that he lives here, so he just has to bring his whole fucking record collection down to the garden.
Oh, well, we'll speak about that later.
I haven't bought
It's good.
a record.
All right.
I've bought something that comes along with a story that I've sort of brushed upon before.
Okay.
So
Brush upon it once more.
Brush up on it.
I'm going to fucking
Firmly.
thrust up on it, mate.
Go on. Go on.
And maybe in the future we'll brush upon it thrice.
So like we spoke about this a few episodes ago. I can't remember what it was, like fucking 11 or 12 or whatever. At the end, when I had my old band Incident, it was a 3-piece like skater punk band.
What incident happened with the band?
That's what it's called, mate.
I got that.
They,
Yeah.
they were the
It
incident.
was because you said when I had my old band incident. I was like, what was the incident?
Car crash? No, I'm joking. We didn't. No, we're not Viola Beach or whatever the name was. They were great though. That was a horrible joke.
That was a horrible joke.
Fuck's sake.
Moving on.
Oh, why?
Swiftly.
Anyway, we was obsessed with a band called Narwhals, right? Because they were like
Oh,
young.
Jenk, don't worry.
sorry.
They were like young
Fucking housekeeping.
skaters. Wore the same clothes as us. Played sick music. Didn't care really. DIY. I went to see them a few times, and I went to a festival with my ex-girlfriend, and we literally only went to see them. And we was like front row. And I said this story before. There was a band called Creeper were on before, and they had a massive backdrop, like all fucking printed out, cool shit. They're like a gothic pop punk sort of band, bit shit.
Okay.
That sounds like an oxymoron, but okay.
Yeah, and they had
Yeah.
like this big, do you know, like a big
Not
backdrop?
anymore, really.
Actually, yeah, no, to be
Not
fair.
anymore.
And it was like all this big production, whatever. Narwhals came out afterwards, and I was like, looked at it, and I was like, oh, we look fucking shit now.
Do you know what gothic pop punk makes me think of? Just Good Charlotte.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Anyway, sorry.
So Narwhals are a load of broke little fucking skater boys, and they put this as their backdrop at Why Not Festival 2016. An IKEA tea towel that just says
Oh, that's dope.
Narwhals Crew. And they just stuck it up with duct tape behind them, played a whole set, and then when the set finished, I went, yo, can I have that? And they went, yeah, sound, and then gave me a set list of it as well. But
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty cool.
That
it
is
being like the band that we was all so influenced by when we was kids, and we just basically copied
Yeah,
them
yeah.
doing a 3-piece punk band. It's nice just having it, and
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
Well,
definitely.
it reminds you
something
of not only seeing one of your favourite bands, but it takes you back to the band you had yourself.
yeah,
Like,
and I was like staying in touch with him a little bit now, and I remember Kerry did like a Narwhals tattoo on the back of someone's leg not too long ago. Like,
yeah.
the full fucking, it's like a bowl, and they're all like all these like cartoon characters for wolf heads. And I put it on my story and tagged them all in it. And Charlie, the bassist, messaged me saying, "Oh, that's so sick! Thanks for your support, bro." And I
cool.
didn't want to fucking say, "Oh, it's not my."
Oh,
leg."
yeah.
So now you're gonna have to get that tattoo.
You ever meet them? Like, oh, you doing the tattoo? Oh,
Yeah, no.
It washed off.
I met them a few times, man. That same festival, when they finished their set, we like sat down and Madness were playing on the main stage.
oh, no way.
And we just went and sat with them and ate pizza with them and watched Madness.
Yeah.
Were they the band
No.
that you got an invitation to play at a house party with?
Yeah, so that when Ash moved down to Brighton, we was like just kind of trying to keep the band together. And he was like networking like fuck.
I've only just realised you're not on about Narkill. Like, it's taken me this entire conversation.
no,
So I'm like, that's what I was thinking in my head. And I was like,
Narkill,
I was
man.
like, that's fucking sick, man.
Narkill
We're gonna
fucking
chat to them. And it's just,
motherfuckers.
just occurred to me.
Handy job.
Yeah, that's why in my head I was like, that's fucking dope, man.
I was a fan of Narkill before Narwolves.
Right, okay.
But Yeah, I got a phone call like 11 o'clock at night, and it was Ash like drunk, and it was like, guess what? I was like, what? It's like, I just got us a fucking house party gig, and all these fucking punk bands from down south want us to play there. And I was like, oh, sick, man. And I ran into my mum's bedroom and I went, Mum, guess what? Ash got us a fucking gig at a house party in Brighton. She's like, how you gonna get there? And I went, I was 16 and I was like, oh fuck, I'll get Dad to give me a lift. She goes, no. And that was it. I just couldn't play it.
Damn.
Wow,
Could you
gnarly.
imagine though?
Yeah, that was, I think,
That would have been pretty sick.
Well,
I played with the last show I ever played. No, technically, except for the one I joined back and played guitar with Dead Hands for their last show. When I last played drums for Dead Hands before I left, it was someone's kitchen,
sick.
That's it.
and we absolutely fucking
Yeah.
wrecked this fucking place, man. It was really good because they're like, well, you know, we've seen Rich.
Yeah.
Rich was like over the sink,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
death metal squatting, going
In his little shorts.
like, in people's
yeah.
faces.
And then like a
It was
fucking
bit fake.
feeder music video, just playing in a fucking kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
it's like a- it's like tune.
That's the first time I've joined in a single hop.
Yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, bass player from Narwhals then joined a band called Ill, and he played drums, and they were pretty big in the Brighton scene.
Mhm.
And then joined a band called State Funeral, who were
Oh,
like a
one of them.
UK hardcore
Yeah, one of
band.
them.
Drummer from State Funeral is now the drummer for Chubby and the Gang.
Really?
Oh, really?
Sick.
So it's all incestual fucking
Yeah.
Brighton hardcore
Yeah.
scene.
Which
But
is pretty
it stemmed from like this kind of piss takey skater punk band, and then out of that has came like a really bustling, cool UK hardcore scene.
That's cool.
That's fucking wicked, actually.
I just realised what I would have had.
You've got a birthright thing there, don't you?
Yeah, well, there was a hardcore scene before then, but they did
But for
well,
what's
man.
pushed
Like,
the narrative now?
they got like main stage Reading, like Narwhals
yeah.
did.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's
That is
a
sick.
key.
But I went to see Deftones, who are my favourite band of all time, about one of the times I've seen them in Birmingham, and a girl who used to work there went backstage and got me a copy of Kerrang that they've been reading, a set list and a towel. And then Wash got me a towel, but I haven't seen it since to pick them up off her. So, but I have got somewhere the Deftones set list. I don't know if she kept the towel. Like, I don't want the fucking
Yeah.
towel. You know what I
been
mean?
that long now.
Yeah,
like, it's,
but I ain't gonna clone him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need the towel. But like, that set list would be fucking gnarly in a frame.
Yeah.
I might holler
What
at
year
her,
was that?
actually. It was on Diamond Eyes tour,
Okay.
so 2011, I think.
What a fucking album.
Like that album's phenomenal.
Fuck me, what an album.
Yeah.
The last good Deftones album.
Nah, that Gore was fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's the last proper fucking...
The last year's album
Dire.
it wasn't dire. It wasn't amazing though.
It was like the fucking waiting 17 years for a Tool album, and it ended up
it was nowhere near as bad as that Tool album was. But no, Gore's fucking stellar, man. Gore's such a good album, and Coin and Yokin's a fucking dope album as well.
I'm not a massive Deftones fan.
Yeah.
I know what you should know.
I don't think there's a bad
Yeah.
Deftones album, but if there was
No, I
one,
don't think there
the
is.
last one will be the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't sound Deftonesy, and that's one thing with Deftones. In the same way Radiohead, they changed themselves so many times that it still sound like Radiohead.
It's
Yeah.
it's morphed a bit now because there's still that Deftones sound in a lot of bands. In like the
Yeah.
heavier shoegaze scene, there's a
Yeah.
lot of Deftones
Yeah, yeah.
influence.
Narrowhead are the one I think. that are
Narrowhead are
very
cool,
fucking
man.
Deftones.
They're like a heavier shoegaze band. They're great.
Yeah.
though.
Like shit just straight from like Minerva.
Yeah.
That's basically like there is a subgenre of music that
Just stole
sounds
from
like
that.
Minerva
Yeah,
yeah,
by
yeah.
Deftones.
Yeah.
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 I was listening to Deftones today.
Just like floaty, heavy, reverby. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah. But here, I mean, like, Chino's favorite band is the Smiths. For no one's happy about that. But there was like, and like Steph Carpenter was just a fucking pure metalhead at school.
Yeah.
They met at school, in Sacramento. And then like Frank Delgado's into hip hop, and Ed Cunningham was into something else, and then Chi Cheng was into like weird fucking world beats and shit. So they just
Yeah.
brought all of that together.
Yeah.
And Deftones is what came out.
Yeah.
Deftones are a great band, man.
Yeah.
But I haven't gave them enough.
They are a
time.
really good band.
Yeah, honestly, I've got a thing about when the weather gets good. Start of the year, I always I naturally just progress towards punk when the summers. I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like in the winter, I listen to Sagior music.
Oh, in the winter I listen to black metal.
Do you?
Yeah.
Now, like honestly, in the winter, I'm all Phoebe Bridgers and shit. And then as soon as the sun comes out, I'm like cool punk.
I'm just like punk and doom.
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
all the year
Yeah,
round.
yeah. But no, literally, like yesterday, I was listening to Distillers all day. fucking The Damned.
Yeah.
And then today
Nice.
was just 'cause I was driving to work and back. I was just like Deftones.
Sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like,
Rage Against, I rediscovered Rage Against the Machine today. I forgot that they
yeah,
existed.
I forgot. Just,
And then Reading and Leeds announced the lineup. I was like, oh fuck, Rage Against the
I
Machine.
saw
are
your
playing.
retweet about it. Yeah, because I want to go just because they're fucking headlining.
The tickets have sold out, but you can
Mate,
get like
yeah,
second-hand ticket.
Yeah.
The lineup's fucking insane.
Yeah, because Arctic Monkeys are headlining as well. aren't
Arctic
they?
Monkeys, Rage Against the Machine, and Dave, my favourite fucking rapper.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's amazing.
I had a Pink Floyd day because even though you're not really a fan of Pink Floyd,
No,
are you?
fuck 'em.
But The Wall is a flawless album.
Flawless.
Flawless, as in no flaws in it.
No,
As in,
no.
it's a fucking great album.
It's a great album, but it's not a flawless album.
What's the song that goes?
I wish there was a flaw to it, and they were buried under it.
It's that bad.
I
know you're on about.
I just can't stand
Yeah,
them.
no,
I just
no,
can't
no.
stand
Young
them.
Lust is a good
Because
one.
I'm not a up himself geography teacher.
Are you saying that Mitch is?
I believe he might be.
Okay,
What the fuck?
See, but The Wall is one album that I would want to recommend to you to listen to.
Well, you can go fuck yourself with
Well,
that.
we'll go
Mitch.
to wait.
This is
This will be my section later, so we'll come back to that.
it's my
Okay.
turn to give him
He's got one. That's the
Give him
other thing
a-
he's
could
got
you-
in his bag.
because you gave him last week's.
What?
You gave
Album
him
to
last week's
listen to.
record to listen to.
No, I'm not on about that.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'm on, my section this week is different. 'Cause
Okay.
okay, sorry.
Mate, I've
sorry.
only just realised that Pink Floyd is fucking geography teacher music.
Yeah, of course
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
That's fat
But-
geography teacher energy, that is,
Yes,
isn't
it is. Yeah.
It's good shit though. I mean,
Big GTE.
Big
David-
GTE.
David Gilmour's the best thing that ever happened to Pink Floyd. Any help?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck, yeah. Basically, me and Mitch, well, I ain't going to tell a story.
Tell the story.
We were sat in his house just doing lots of drugs, and we just carried on saying David Gilmour's the best thing that's ever happened to Pink Floyd.
I mean, you're not
over
wrong.
and over again for about an hour.
You're not wrong.
Then I went home.
Jen, it's your show and tell.
Okay.
How long do we need here?
Incriminating as
I
fuck.
think we're right.
It's done
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
isn't
It's
it?
fine. It's good. Who cares?
It's been
I don't-
pissed out. I
To
don't
be fair,
care.
it's in one bag, so unless you've got a crate underneath the table I haven't seen yet.
Right.
It's got a truck backing down
Yeah,
to the fucking pub.
My first one is this.
Oh,
Black Flag, Nervous Breakdown.
by Black Flag,
Is that 10-inch?
which is it is a 10-inch. This is hands down my favourite Black Flag release.
Nice.
It is the song. It is the first Black Flag song I ever heard was Nervous Breakdown.
Sick.
Mine was TV Party.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mine was
Song?
My Wall.
It's
Only 5 songs.
Is it-
yeah,
is
it's
that
an
just
EP?
an EP, yeah. It's I went to watch Gallows with Malvo a few
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
years and
Nice.
years ago. They were touring Orchestra of Wolves, and in the day I was working with my granddad, like years ago. I must have been about 17. I was working with my granddad in the day. I carried this big fiberglass mould through to him, and it hit the fucking door frame. And as I stepped forward, it fell out of my hands straight onto my shin. It weighed about 10 kilo.
Fuck.
And like proper fucking floored me. I'm like on the floor, like fucking. Ah! My granddad goes past on a fucking stick, the tripod, and goes,
Yeah.
"What the fuck's up with you?" So then I go, "Fuck, I've got a Gallows gig later." So like, eventually, you know what I mean? I was fucking 17, bounced back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I went and I was in the pit, and someone kicked me exactly where that fucking mould hit me. Like it was like sniper.
Yeah.
So I limped out and found Mulva, who was stood with this girl that he was into at the time, and I was stood there. And then Gallows, Frank Carter went, "This next song is a Black Flag cover," and I fucking forgot about my leg and entered the pit like a fucking missile, right?
Yeah.
And got straight to the front. And Frank Carter nearly gave me the mic. And as he was literally going to give it to me, because I sang the whole fucking like half the verse to him, and he just went, "Fuck it," and then put it to me, and the geezer next to me grabbed it
Oh no.
and fucked the words up. So that guy, I found him in the pit. He might still be drinking through a straw.
Right. Okay.
So that was my introduction to one of my favourite bands in the world ever.
Yeah.
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 Which is it's a good start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. So we Vultures played a gig when it was me, Will, Matt and Dan. And me and Will had had, as we sometimes do, being such, virile lovers, we have a little bit of a tiff and we weren't talking. So, like, I took Matt in my car and Will and Dix went together, and, like, me and Matt in the car, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do to, like, fucking break the tension. So we just listened to Love It to Death by Alice Cooper all the way. And then, like, we weren't talking, and then the last song is a Rolf Harris cover, which is Sunrise. Sunrise come every morning, and we were playing Electric Church in Winsford, which is a record shop. It's like a coffee shop, record shop.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm definitely going to try and get a fucking gig there.
Okay.
We might need to save up because they got a lot of good shit. I walked in,
I thought it was
flicked
about
through
damage.
to buy.
the first row of stuff I flicked through.
Sorry, Paul.
There it was.
Oh, no fucking way.
And this is my favourite Alice Cooper album.
That's sick, man.
I'm a big Alice Cooper fan.
When is Alice Cooper the band?
Alice Cooper, the band.
Nice.
Oh my fucking god, that's sick.
That is one of the sexiest things you'll ever fucking see in your life.
It could be Hank from Hell.
Yeah.
It's Hank from Hell is very derivative of
Yeah.
that. So that's that. It was like I needed to buy it because
You
it was
wanna have a little look at the back of
either
that song?
that. Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you.
It
Of
was
course you can.
It was either that. I think that was 30 quid, or it was Master Reality
Yeah.
for 50.
I'd have gone Masters personally.
See, but it was the thing of the day.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I felt like I
Yeah,
had
no,
to
to
get
be fair,
it.
yeah, because then
A
you got
ma-
the story that goes
A
with
Master
it as well.
is my favourite
Yeah.
Sabbath
Sabbath
album.
album.
Anyway,
I forgot I had that and I found
But-
it the other day.
there we
I
go.
was like, oh, yo, I've got it.
There's that one.
There's a CD in it as well that I've never listened to.
Well,
This album you must own because it's one of the best albums ever.
Oh
Sick.
Jesus.
Which is
Yeah.
Raw Power by the Stooges. This
Is that your favourite Stooges record?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
my favourite.
Yeah.
Is that new, or you
Stooges
just
record.
kept it in such a good condition?
This is a fairly new edition.
Mm.
It's 1997. So this is 2 discs. This is Bowie's mix
Yeah.
on one. So it's the album
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
It's Bowie's mix and Iggy Pop's mix.
Uh-huh.
Bowie's mix has been played once. Iggy Pop's mix has been played more than I've ever seen my mother's face. Because
Is it a gatefold?
Wasn't the
It
David
is.
Bowie's mix the version released? Like the official version released was Bowie's mix, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think that there was a lot of like to and fro about it.
That's where that was the one.
I think that was the one they put to the.
What was it? I watched something recently where they were talking about it, and Iggy Pop's there, and he isolates all the other like channels.
It's
So it's just Bowie
yeah.
doing backing vocals on.
Would it be Give Me Danger, Little Stranger? Maybe. But like the 2 mixes are completely different albums.
Yeah.
It's fucking black and white, man.
Destroy. But yeah, there's
The Iggy
Bowie's
Pop
backing
mix
vocals, and he
is
was like,
fucking-
"That's what made it."
Is the album. That is that album.
Yeah, for the Bowie one.
I like the first Stooges album the best.
I love the first Stooges album.
That
I
was
love
like
all
the
Stooges
first-
albums, but that's my favourite.
Yeah.
There's not a bad one. It's probably that, and then I'd say Funhouse.
Yeah.
Is the first one with
And then
Lost Life on? Passenger.
no, that's
No, it's got I
Wanna Be a- I Wanna
that's
Be a
Iggy
Dog.
Pop.
Be a dog. That's Iggy Pop.
That's
Yeah,
Iggy
yeah.
Pop. That's on The Idiot.
Yeah.
Right.
Iggy Pop's solo record. One off.
How many we got? Jen?
Oh yeah, that's the one with just his face on, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, the best
Yeah.
Sabbath album ever.
Yeah.
This is I started playing. I had a playlist on in the shop, and Into the Void came on the playlist,
Mhm.
and I was halfway through Into the Void and went fuck it. I went on to the app and fucking put the whole of the album on. And Keith asked me.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
He went, have you put the whole album on? I went, yeah. And he went, oh, fair play. I went, it's my favourite Sabbath album. And he went, why? And I went, I don't fucking know. He went, well, what is it? Is it the sound of it? Is it the songs that are on it? I mean, Children of the Grave,
Mhm.
Into the Void, Lord of this World, Sweet Leaf, like how the fuck couldn't you know what I mean?
I used to do a radio
Even
show
the instrumentals, though.
when I was 19,
Oh yeah, like Embryo and shit like that.
and it was
Orchid.
called Into the Void. After,
Was it?
yeah. I
It's-
didn't know what to name it, so I was like Into the Void.
That's one of the. I think that is like the sound of doom
Yeah,
was kind of created on
Yeah.
that album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think
no,
that
completely. Like this is
fucking-
why when we talk about Sabbath and Zeppelin, I mean Zeppelin influenced a couple of genres. Sabbath inspired about fucking
When
50.
it inspired
yeah,
metal,
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
it?
Oh
Yeah.
god, it was like from album to album, the changes in sound
Yeah,
inspired. I mean that one especially.
I still think
inspired-
Sabbath
Yeah. Well,
is
that
my favourite
but yeah,
Sabbath
that-
album.
that album,
Fair
I think,
play. And
sort
there's
of
no
There's
wrong
no wrong
answer.
answer.
There's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
that album shapes the style of Sabbath, didn't it? The first
Yeah.
album is bluesy as fuck.
Yeah.
Paranoid was
You
a
know.
bit kind of like,
A touch,
Yeah. but no,
Yeah.
that
Heading
one.
on to political
Paranoid-
sort of.
Paranoid was the sound of a band who have had time to write and gig and write and gig and
Yeah.
write and gig.
No,
being-
wasn't that?
Being put, no, Paranoid was that band being put into a studio and going,
Yeah,
now write
with
an
some
album.
money.
Yeah.
And,
Do you know
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Paranoid, when Paranoid hit, they were playing like clubs and bars
Yeah.
whilst I was in America, and then Paranoid hit America, and then halfway through the tour, they stuck them in stadiums.
Really?
Halfway through the tour. That's how big
Fucking
Paranoid was.
hell.
So they went from playing like some random pub in like fucking, I don't know, Arizona, to then playing Madison Square Garden.
That's
Imagine coming back
insane,
with the
yeah.
fucking
On the-
cash grab
on the
from that.
same
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
On the
That's
same tour.
insane.
Insane.
Like, to imagine on Tuesday you're playing that, and then by Thursday
Then it
you're
just
playing
blew
the
up.
But is that like added shows, or instead of
No,
playing here, you're
it
now
would
playing
have just
here?
been
It's like-
fucking rescheduled
Yeah.
dates.
Yeah.
It'd have been like
We've moved this
call
we,
in, like,
we were
fucking-
sold out
yeah,
in
yeah.
5
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
That's
We got to put
ridiculous,
them in a
man.
bigger thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I suppose
Sold
si-
out in another 5 minutes. Got to go bigger.
Yeah.
That would be
I suppose since then, it's been nothing but
They are-
stadium size fucking
Yeah, they're
gigs.
they're fucking amazing. They're my favourite band of all time.
This is my favourite Melvins album,
Oh,
That
really?
is-
Stoner Witch.
Yeah, no,
No
dude.
way.
Yeah.
Stoner Witch, absolutely
I do
fucking
love
bangers.
Melvins.
Really nice
Start to
artwork as
finish.
well on the front.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
Melvins always have fucking sick
Yeah,
artwork.
yeah, dude. All start. Most of the more recent stuff is King Buzzo's wife that does a lot of it.
What's that? What's the one that came out last year called like Dog Tits or something like that?
Dog tits.
What dog something in it? What dog milk? I don't fucking know what it's
I
called.
can't remember the name.
Milk Tits.
Milk
It's-
But
I
yeah,
swear
the
it's-
album's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a good album, but that ain't my
It's got
favourite.
Revolve on it, and Revolve's my favourite fucking Melvin
Dude,
track.
Goose Freight Train, it just fucking Goose Freight Train is one of those songs you go like it's gonna go off in a minute, and it never does, and you're
No.
like sick.
I remember.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that's
what-
like
that
Swans
never
though.
happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like Swans?
No, I'm not got into
That's
that.
like Swans, man. It's like a fucking getting blue ball.
They're like a
Plan.
proper old school goth band.
And that's
But
sick.
yeah, I'll have a look. But that is
It's
for
like a
me,
climax
and this
that you
is a
never
really
reach.
this is a really cool copy as well.
My work chat's popping off. I'm putting my
This
phone
is a really
away.
cool sexy gatefold copy we've got there. So that's another one. We'll go for another one.
For fuck's sake. I told you, but I was fucking record collection now.
He said he bought 7.
Oh, okay then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for Ramones.
Oh,
yeah.
what happened? Oh, I think I've gone. Hello.
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah, it's
mate.
your headphones.
There we go, yes. This is one of the most important albums of all fucking time.
Yeah.
This is
Again, like a best of.
this is an absolute game changer for anyone listening. Think if you heard this, I heard this 2001.
For listeners, it is Ramones.
Yeah, it's
It's
Ramones.
It's Ramones by the Ramones. I heard this in 2001. I reckon I had the same fucking kind of feeling as someone that heard it when it fucking came out.
Yeah,
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 It
yeah.
absolutely blows the fucking tits off you.
I don't
This is one
remember
of the
that.
most fucking important, amazing, just fucking track to track, start to finish albums in the fucking world.
I don't remember a time in my
It
life
is
without
a
the
thing of
Ramones
beauty.
or Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
They've just always been a constant in my life.
it's just amazing. So that's and Joe Ramone. So fuck you.
So fuck you.
I wish Johnny Ramone was such a
Okay,
cunt.
okay. This is women's. I think we're probably going to talk about Discogs later,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
but this is the album that is my most valuable.
Oh, interesting.
Which is Dope Smoker by Sleep.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
The story of this album is fucking incredible.
Tell the
When-
story.
They got signed, didn't they? To fucking I don't know. It wasn't them, was it?
Southern Lord. Pantera on
it
Southern Lord
Southern
for a
Lord?
bit.
Well, they got signed. Oh, was it no? Was it fucking Earache who gave them the money and sent them in to do the follow up to fucking Sleep's Holy Mountain. Or was it? No, anyway. But they went in to do it and they just took all the money to make this and got high as fuck. So then they went, fuck, we're going to have to find some more money. And then they wrote a song that's an hour long and they made this. And it is fucking incredible.
So it's just one song?
It's one song.
It's called Dope Smoker.
It's side A, B, and C.
Oh, fuck.
But there's like so many different moving parts to it. It's like it is like an
Yeah.
album.
Do you have to
It's
flip? the
Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah, you have to
on-
flip.
No,
Yeah,
it does it
yeah,
by
yeah.
itself, Mitch.
No, I mean like,
yeah.
I mean like, is it all on one side?
No,
Or you
no,
gotta
it's
flip?
side A, B, and C.
But it is
yeah.
like
Well,
fully
what's on
like,
D?
you
Ah.
wanna- D is there's Holy Mountain Live and Sonic
What's
Titan
the
Live.
Sleep album with the? Oh, it's the fucking Deep Sea Diver in it. With it
That's
etched in the
Leagues
back.
Beneath.
It's
It's
on side B. It's
the
fucking
third man
Oh,
record.
is that the one that you got on your wall?
And it's got some lovely desert
Planets.
Wow.
desert nightscape in the middle.
That album
Sensational.
cover reminds me of Crawling
Fuck me.
King Snake
It
Next Door's
is
song.
It is one of the sexiest
Sensational.
things I
Sensational.
own.
So go on, we might as well go on to. Is that your last one?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've
Is it
got one
fuck?
more.
Okay.
I've got one more. But this is yesterday. Whilst being massively hungover, as Alfie is right now. We went to Lichfield, and there's a little like antiques, vintage.
Yeah, by the
retro-
car park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that place. And upstairs, he does like comics, and there's records, and you go to the records, and like usually there's like
It's like Cliff Richard and shit, and it like
yeah,
fucking-
Johnny Mathis,
Yeah.
and you got
Yeah,
your
yeah.
fucking Frank Sinatra.
Someone's died. They've
compilations.
cleared out their fucking record
Yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah,
Where is
yeah.
this site? I know
In
there's
Lichfield.
the one by the McDonald's.
Yeah,
Is that the one? Like
No.
No,
close
no,
to the cathedral?
you know-
Oh
B&M
yeah,
car
it's,
park.
it's nearer McDonald's than anywhere else, I suppose.
Because I know the one where it's like the cathedral's like here, and then you come down and it's in a little
Nah,
rock bit.
there's one
Not
that's
that.
No,
there's
it's
one
not
that's
that one.
B&M car park,
Yes.
but round the corner.
Right, I don't think
It's
I've
like
been
on a
there.
hill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on a hill.
I think I've been there. No.
It's Keith, the guy who worked with
There's
Keith.
a pottery
His
place
old
by it.
shop, Project Zero, his old tattoo shop. It's on the same road.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But hang on,
Okay.
2 seconds.
Nice.
So we went in, and
Fuck's sake.
it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Well, we went to the one you're on about,
Yep.
and I bought some singles there.
Because that is a
I
good
put-
place for them, but they just tend to have a
It's
lot of
alright.
like Bing Crosby and shit
It's
like that.
like
don't
you
they?
have to like go every now and again. Like,
Yeah.
it's there's very rarely like really.
There's a
cool
lot
shit.
of greatest hits in there.
yeah,
of things in
definitely
there.
a lot of Boney M.
A lot of bony.
A lot of Boney M. But right, I went in there
Rasputin.
and I bought some singles. I bought Top of the Pops by Rosillos. I bought, because I'm a massive fan, Cars by
Yeah.
Gary Newman. And I bought Hong Kong Garden by
not the
Susie
film,
and the
not the film
Banshees.
cars.
Yeah.
Good fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
But in the other shop, I went into the other shop before that and bought some albums. I bought 4. I bought Space Oddity by Bowie.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I bought Zeppelin 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought...
How'd you manage to find Zeppelin 2 in a fucking
And
second-hand
Space Odyssey.
record shop? That's mad. That and Space Odyssey. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That was a good
And... oh,
No.
How fuck off is it gonna be good?
And, right, I got... If You Want Blood,
Yeah.
you got it. By
Same.
AC/DC. And...
How much was this? Like, how much are you paying for these?
He did 50 quid for the lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate.
And
Insane.
That's a
I paid
steal.
50 quid for 2
I got-
fucking albums from
No,
Red
fuck.
Hot.
fucking way.
Fuck me, man. Highway
It's-
to hell.
Oh my god.
I got that.
That's
This
so
is
sick.
my
That's dope.
fucking... I saw...
That I will say, you brought Space Odyssey, Led Zeppelin 2, and you brought that one out.
Yeah. This is my favourite AC/DC album
Yeah,
ever.
same.
Yeah, but I'm more of an AC/DC fan.
Fair.
now.
Then Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Then Zeppelin?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Personal
mad.
taste.
That.
Yeah.
I won't shit on it.
This is... It makes me come
It's
every
the
time I listen to it.
Penultimate
I mean,
AC/DC album.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. It's got fucking Night Prowler on, If You Want Blood. Touch Too Much, Beat Around the Bush, Girls Got Rhythm, Highway to Hell. Fuck you, this is the what a fuck, honest to
Yeah,
God.
it's a great record.
So after painting my the inside of my pants fucking white, I bought all 4 of those, and That's a good Sunday.
That is a good Sunday.
Would you not
Yeah.
believe? So yeah, so
do you remember when Phil Rudd got done for fucking smoking meth or something like that, or selling it or something?
no, when he's selling weed,
No, I swear it was meth.
is it meth?
I think so.
No.
Cheeky boy.
Cheeky boy.
I'll tell you what,
Cheeky
a
boy.
good record shop. You've been there. In Coventry. So they have.
Have I?
Once a
yes,
year.
I have.
Yeah.
That's where I got Dope Smoker.
Oh, was it really?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
have to check it out.
I
So
also bought the first Proclaimers album. Fucking great album.
Is it?
Absolutely amazing album.
Did you walk 500 miles to get it?
yeah, you did.
That's not on it.
Did it not?
No, it's got Letters from America.
So you can tell me
Over and
anything
Done
else, I
With.
don't know it.
Mate, it's
You
a great
can give me
album.
their entire anthology of songs, and I'm going to be like, fucking. If it ends that song, I don't know.
It's a great album.
The area
I
to-
think you'd really love it.
All right, I'll give
Honestly,
it a spin.
The area to check it out. It's in some warehouse where once a year they do like a.
What's it called?
I can't fucking
Google Maps is a thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Valley or something. I don't know. Oh,
It's
village.
like-
Something village, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was something village. I'll find the name out for you.
Something Village.
Yeah,
Sound.
it's in Coventry. It's not far from the Rico.
Alfie, put it down here.
Oh, fuck, I didn't it.
I know, yeah, but
And-
it's just
and
a
also-
shout back to.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once a year they do like a clothes kilo buy thing. Like you just go buy a load of fucking clothes, pay
Yeah.
by the weight.
That's where I got my sweet overalls from. As well.
There as well.
What a
Fucking
day!
hell.
Comfies.
Overalls
Yeah.
and Dope Smoker.
Yeah,
So I went there. You
That was a Sunday as
Well,
well.
was it really?
You
went on
wasted
Sundays?
it by going by fucking church.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, dickhead.
You were
Buying this.
You and Becky were going to come,
Bias.
come and meet me, my sister, and my mum there, weren't you?
Yeah.
But I left shortly just before you arrived. But the record shop there, like, it looks like a fucking. Like, they've just got loads of chipboard and built the whole fucking inside
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. But it's not expensive either, is it? Like, and everything's got such a unique section. Rather than it just being like,
it's
you
a
know,
good
your A
shop.
to B's and that, it's like proper in like your jazz, funk,
Stoner. That's where I
stoner,
found
yeah.
that. There are
They
decent
need more
Melvins there as
subgenres
well.
in fucking record shops, man.
100%.
Just too much rock and punk.
Yeah.
Do you do when you go in a record shop and look through what you've already got, and then you find something you've already got, and you're like, sick, they've got this,
Yeah, I
And
do it
you-
every single time.
because you're like, now I know it's a good shop.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're just like, it's a good shop because they've got this.
Yeah.
Even though I don't need it,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
they've got
That's what
it.
they're
It's a
doing in
good shop.
Tempest. I mean, I keep saying Tempest because it used to be in Birmingham.
Ignite.
The dude in,
Oh,
yeah,
this is-
mate, it's
Ignite.
fucking sick, man.
My guy, he gave me a record the
Mate,
other
it's
day
great
to listen
shop.
to. It's called Future Forecast by a band called Civic, and he goes, "Oh, you like Amyl and the Sniffers, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love them." And he goes, "These supported them on their tour, so check it out, man." So he gave it me, check it out. and It's not that good.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
It's not great, but I appreciate the
Yeah,
fucking
but yeah, sometimes you
recommendation.
hit, sometimes you miss, man.
One I was going to bring because it had a story to it. Vultures a while back played Subside,
Yeah.
and the promoter told us, they said,
Was that before I worked there?
yeah, it was, yeah. We the promoter said basically there's a French ska band coming, and yeah, and it's you guys, and we thought there was another band on and stuff, and then the lead singer of this French ska band came up to us during sound checks and stuff. Was like,
Salut.
we spoke to the promoter.
I knew this was gonna come.
Are we staying with you tonight? Like, and we were
Oh, yeah, I know the story.
and
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
like, it said nothing to us, mate. It must be another band on. You must be them. So sound check, we sound check, they sound check. No other band turns up.
Right, okay.
So the promoter's literally just gone, stay with the other band.
Yeah, yeah.
Not only they like from France, they've come with the guarantee that they've got somewhere to fucking stay,
Yeah.
and they haven't.
Yeah.
So
Why did the fucking promoter put them up?
And
He
it
wa-
trust fucking.
You know what I mean?
the promoter weren't even there.
Was it surprised you're dead?
I
So I don't want to drag anyone out to the mud, though. Yeah, so like they were gonna stay at half of them gonna stay at mine, half like my house
Yeah, yeah,
that I'm in now,
yeah,
and half of
Got
them
that.
gonna stay. I might have thought it was the flat, I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
And half of them gonna stay at Matt's old flat he had with American Dan. So
Yeah, I
like,
stayed there.
we turned up to American
right
Dan's first,
yeah, mate, I'm trying to roll this fucking.
and the French band who what are they called now? Oh, fucking hell.
French ska band.
French ska band.
I didn't know there was a big French ska movement. To be fair,
I think it might just be them.
Might just be them. They're the whole movement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're the whole movement.
So they all we were going to Matt's, then they were all going to come to Matt's. I was half of them going to jump out there with their sleeping bags and such, and I was going to get in the van, and the rest of us were going to come here. American Dan wasn't happy.
I've just realised what you meant by American Dan. The only American Dan there is, but
Yeah.
I've just got it.
His name's Dan. He's
And he's
American. American
Yeah,
Dan.
I got it.
So
It's really cleverly
American
named.
Just
Dan
like my
wasn't
mate-
very happy.
Aussie Matt, and every time I say his name, I have to say Aussie Matt. Same Matt.
yeah.
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 So American Dan wasn't happy because basically Matt was really pissed. He was having people stay at the flat and he just went straight to bed. I could kind of get it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I went, look, don't want to cause any shit. I'll just tell them they can all stay at mine. So they turned up, got in the van, and I went, look, lads, we're all just going to stay at mine. They were like, oh, it's great. We'd rather stay together.
Merci beaucoup.
Is
Is this racist?
So,
No, I said thank you in French.
yeah.
Yeah, but imitating.
It's not.
It's an accent. If
It's
I
an
did it,
accent. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing accents since day one. So we all
Doesn't
come back
sound
here.
like it, mate. Fuck
And we all, you know, and they fucking brought loads of beers and stuff, and they were like,
Yeah,
crack on, like, and we were sat listening to records and shit and having a really fucking good time. And got up the next morning, like, they all had a shower and stuff like that, and they gave me a bottle of wine,
nice.
Ah, did
and
they
they went, and then we've got
make it themselves?
oh, that's right.
That's the
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
Can't be racist or brown.
So then they gave me 2 of their CDs. And they went, oh, we haven't got any records because we've been listening to records. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
We haven't got any out, so I'll give you one of the ones that the support band from
Yeah.
last night, which is a band called I Carumba.
I thought there wasn't any sport bands. There was only you two.
No, it was like
The night before, yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like some Spanish punk band called I Carumba.
That's cool.
And it was a good story because the what's it called?
I don't know. You're telling the fucking story.
The carpet still has the cigarette burns in. Me and the roadie guy got in the van. I went to take him to get cigarettes. I come back out. They had their own chopping board out, and they were making breakfast meats.
Breakfast meats.
I was drinking beer, and they went, "Have you got the bowl?" Because they wanted a bowl of peanuts, just a hand. And I was like, "Dude, if you're hungry," and they were like, "No, this is just how we party."
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "What? You just have like fucking meats and shit?" And they were
Oh,
like,
dude,
yeah,
you need to
basically.
go on a gnarly tour around Europe and just stay with people and see how they party.
Yeah.
That's not
That'd be
shark.
sick.
Yeah, man.
I know that Dead Hands did a tour of Germany.
Yeah. After you
And
left.
one of the venues, after I'd left, and one of the venues that they stayed at were like so straight edge that you couldn't swear.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
is my response.
Yeah, and I was like, how the fuck did you do
Yeah,
it?
dude.
This is like that. I was like, thank fuck I wasn't in the
Yeah.
band then.
Honestly, I haven't had a cigarette in 5 days, and I've been considering going straight edge. Just 'cause it's cool, innit?
I just want to know,
Live by the X.
whilst rolling that to get off the
Dev's
cigarettes,
gone straight edge.
Yeah.
why are you not just rolling it as a cigarette?
Because it's too big. I need to fucking
Push it with
outplay
your
it.
fingers, can't you?
Nah, it's got
Just
little
put less-
mushrooms in it
just
as well. I
put-
just found
wait,
little mushrooms.
wait.
Just put less in.
I don't know if I want to skate over the fact that you just said that and pretend I didn't hear it or address it.
What?
Did you
Straight
want the
edge.
straight edge? Like, if you want to, cool. If you
No, I
ever-
don't. I don't get it really. Well, I do get it because it's like
If you try and
It's
convert,
the
that's
most
gnarly that is, man.
fucking give me a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
It's the most punk thing you can do.
don't do it because it's the most punk thing you can do.
No, I'm not saying that. I was so hungover yesterday. I was like, I don't want to drink ever
Oh
again.
yeah, but no, that's we've discussed
Yeah,
this
but-
before because you had one of those hangovers on one of the
You get- I
podcasts.
do it sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
have,
so
like,
drunk. I want to go straight edge.
Like, yeah, dude, that's the next
I'll have
level.
like
that
one
is.
cigarette and it'll taste like shit, and I think I'm never smoking again. And then an hour later, I'll fucking
Yeah,
spark
dude, the
another
worst thing
cigarette.
is when like you have like a smoke or a drink and like you could taste the whole night.
Yeah.
Like in that one sip or that one
That's what
drag, the
I
whole
can't-
night.
I've said
I
for
can't
years,
smoke a cigarette on a hangover because it will just bring me straight back to the
Still
fucking.
back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said for
I
years,
tested it
dude,
in
I've,
half an hour.
I've said for years, like every hangover I've had since, well, as I say, like for a few years, it's like I'm not lying to anyone.
Mate, you burning sage in here. What the fuck is that?
It's
what I mean, it's sage,
you
isn't
know
it?
what I've got
Fucking-
today? It's either this or Golden Virginia.
He's trying
So-
to fucking kill all the evil spirits in here. Fucking
fucking the ghost of Robert
Peel
Peel.
is just trying to finally get rid of him.
Well, I would say for years, like I've said, like I'm not ever gonna say, oh, fuck, you can't be so hungover that you're like, I'm never drinking again. Then there's people that think that they're saying that, and that's actually gonna happen. You know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I'm like, you're never gonna drink again. Of course, I'm gonna.
No,
drink
you said
again.
it. You said it. Well, I mean, you didn't say actually. I'm never drinking again. But
Yeah.
you woke up like I feel like I should never drink again.
Yeah. But
Which
I'm
is a different
gonna.
animal. Yeah, I'm gonna.
But I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
You just have a detox, don't you?
Yeah.
Have a couple of days off.
Dude, I did that download. I had a
Do
20
one push-up
I had a
and drink
20
some
minute.
juice.
Yeah, I had a 20-minute detox to download.
One push-up.
And everyone was
push-up.
like, you had a bottle of
One
water.
push-up and drink
I was
some
like,
juice.
nah,
And you're
I'm
back on it.
having a detox. All right, so thank you for your show and tell.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I really
that was
enjoyed it.
really fun.
Yeah, that was good.
I probably went in a bit too hard on
No,
it.
no, you
well,
overcompensate with the fact
it's
that I didn't
the-
go hard enough.
Well, yeah. I think the
The
mine
passion
quite
that
short.
came with it all.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
But let's go to Discogs. While we're talking about vinyl,
Should we go Discogs?
let's go to
Yeah, we'll go
Discogs.
Discogs.
This is fucking disgusting.
Do you want to? Oh no,
I can't have a cigarette, man.
Can I suggest
Let's have
not
a-
smoking it?
No, because I need some kind of fucking something. And the vapes are
I'm gonna
horrible.
go for a live piss, and then we'll do Discogs.
All right,
We could just go for a break piss, can't we?
Break piss.
Yeah, break piss.
be right back.
A few moments later.
Fuck you, you stupid fucking stupid
Righto.
little smoky fucking bullshit.
I'm gonna go in.
What is, I'm so stressed.
Welcome back. Keeping that bit in.
Yep. Welcome back.
Yeah, so like Discogs. If you don't know Discogs is an app.
It's
in
so
which,
late to the party.
I didn't realize you had it since 2019. It says.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had it for a while. I just haven't used it.
Yeah.
But like, it's people who don't know it is an app.
Do you fuckers follow me back, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apologies.
did
I followed you.
I never got a notification.
No, I ain't got a
No,
notification for nothing.
Whack. I
you?
thought
No, you have to
I
follow
thought you were
people
hating me.
back.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have to. I didn't know how it
I
worked.
just followed all
because
of you. So.
Hang on, let
Because I
me
click on-
explain this
I
app.
click on your profile and it doesn't show me fuck all on what you got on there.
No, it doesn't.
Let
I
me
don't
explain this app, right? It's a record collector app and like kind of like an eBay-ish.
Yeah, it's like
kind
a
of thing as well.
marketplace as well.
Yeah, and like you can value your collection on there, and you can add your friends, but some of your friends don't get added properly, and some of your friends get quite upset on a podcast about it.
Wankers.
Mitch White here.
It's weird though. Like I found it quite, I say difficult, like time consuming going through.
I
Because
enjoyed it so much.
You
Yeah, so
type,
did
oh
I.
no, I got like, man, I fell asleep. Fucking.
I
doing
straight
it,
up.
like-
If it didn't have a barcode, I didn't scan it. I didn't type
No.
that number in. You can go or search it. You
Oh,
can go fuck
it's-
yourself because like it comes up with like 1,000 fucking options as well.
Well,
mate.
yeah,
I
that's the
didn't-
thing though, because like I've had like a few that I put in, and it gave me that many options.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like looking at the
Fucking
fucking
gnarly.
on the run out where it's got little letters on there, and I'm
Yeah,
like trying
they're
to.
the letters that you should type
fucking-
in and just click
yeah.
the first one that comes up.
Right, I'll go with mine.
Yeah,
So
because like
I've
the
got-
numbers that you get, say like on the front here,
I reckon I've got
bring
this-
up like fucking 50 different fucking
yeah,
versions,
yeah.
don't they?
I reckon mine's gonna be the least. So I've got the least records.
Mine might not work.
So I didn't scan all of
I ain't
mine
got data.
because I didn't have barcodes on all of them. But mine was £896.
Cool.
Nice.
What's that? Is that the highest?
Yeah, the highest estimation collection value. It goes 366, 542, 896. But I didn't put that U2 one on there either.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to search it? What is it?
it's just called U23. But my highest one, I think, was the Downward Spiral, 9 Inch Nails, was £200, £200.
Wow.
Sick, man.
Mad,
yeah.
don't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Last
yeah.
sold like last week as well, is that?
Yeah, yeah. And I've got the Fragile as well. And that was 173.
How many records have you got? It does say the
20.
20.
20 that I've scanned. I think
Yeah.
I've got about 35.
Oh, okay.
But there's a fair few that didn't have barcodes on.
Okay.
Fair play. Fair play.
U23 limited edition.
Yeah, you might want to stick it on now.
One for sale.
£2,000 it's saying at mint
£2,000.
condition.
One for sale already is £3,264.
So I might want to bump my value up a little bit from 893.
Yeah, but that is a near mint one.
Put
Yeah,
it on.
mine's not mint. I'll
Put
put it
it
on.
on.
I'll just see. Yeah, yeah.
Put it on.
Okay,
Alf, you going?
okay. I did all of mine apart from like the silver box that are all like my mum's and my dad's downstairs.
Yeah.
But mine, I've got 106.
Records.
Yeah, and what the fuck? 3.8k is
Fucking hell.
a maximum collection value.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Jen's face.
Hold on. My most valuable one is I think it's the Wall.
Yeah,
So
I was
have a look.
looking for the wall, and that's going for about 50 fucking quid.
£242. My Wall is,
Fucking
and the Night at the Opera I think is quite a lot.
That was in the.
See,
that was in the.
120 quid.
You know where I bought Hotel? That was
Yeah.
in there as well.
Oh, you should have got it, man. No,
Yeah,
go for
Nah,
it.
nah, I shouldn't.
we've had a whole
We've
fucking
been
thing
through
about
this.
it. Yeah, yeah.
So I haven't like a lot of my vinyls. My brother has.
Yeah.
Like the Queen ones. So I've
Yeah.
only the only Queen ones I've got on here is a Day at the Races and the single that you gave me.
fuck, I
from,
should've got it for you.
We're
I couldn't
Champions.
find either. My Michael
would've got it
Jackson
for
Oh no,
Thriller.
I've got it.
My dad's still got it.
I've got my dad's whole Queen collection,
Oh,
but my
fair
brother
play.
has that collection
Record.
at his.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go on, Mitch. What's your value? 'Cause we might as well say Jen, 'cause he looks a fucking like a kid who just discovered tits for the first
So
time.
lowest is 418. The midway is 709, and the highest is 1.5k.
Cool.
Okay, what's your highest valued
Which
record?
one
I
was
can't
that?
remember what it was. Oh, fuck, spat. But I think it was a Vangelis album.
Okay, Blade Runner.
The dude who did Blade Runner. But I've got
Chariots
a
of
few.
Fire.
It wasn't Chariots of Fire. No, I've got that. I think it was China or Heaven and Hell. I haven't got internet, so it's not going to work.
It's internet. Go on, Samuel.
Right. My
Look at his face.
my minimum is £1,475
Wow.
45 pence.
Look at him, honestly.
My
Why is
me-
yours in pence and that? Because you're on a dirty Android.
I don't
yeah,
know.
Your
Yeah,
show's way
probably.
different.
I said my middle price is £2,621.20 pence, and my maximum is £4,960.
Oh, okay.
26 pence.
I mean, I've got one record that's worth half of that. So
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
fair
mean?
play. And my I think the maximum value is tribute Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhodes,
Nice, man.
£205.
Okay.
Why is Streetworms going for so much? Is it limited
it's-
edition?
I think it's a I've got a limited edition.
That's sick, man. I ain't got that.
So for watchers, listeners, if you have got vinyls and collect it,
To be fair, the one,
Discogs app.
the
You
one I
go
just
to camera, go to search, scan your
Yeah.
thing at the top.
That's one album I'm dying to get.
so the last one, Highway to Hell in AC/DC, my show and tell, is maximum value £118.
Okay.
I've got
And
And
you pay 50 for 4.
50 for 4.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got
That's why I was surprised at Downward Spiral, because all of mine, with the YouTube and the 9 Inch Nails on, because I bought them when they came out as well, for the most part anyway, obviously some. But there weren't reissues of them by the time I bought them. So they're all original pressings. So I mean, that 9 Inch Nails one now is nearly 30 years, it's like 28 years old, which is crazy to say that because
Yeah.
I bought it when it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably why it's 200 quid, 'cause it's like an original pressing one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, since then, there's been a 20-year anniversary one, so you can't get the original ones anymore.
There's
'Cause it's been repressed, and then special editions have come out as well.
Yeah.
It's shit because I can't put in, like, I've got a Streets album here which is signed. I've got that two Slow Tie albums are signed. That Shame album's signed.
Yeah, yeah,
I've got
yeah.
Lucy Dacus that's signed.
The only thing you can do is add it to your comments and say
Yeah,
that
Lucy
it's
Dacus
signed.
signed.
Is
Yeah.
that Disturbed?
Where?
mate,
The thing is about it is like
fucking poser.
mine aren't going to be my
So-
whole collection isn't going to be.
Oh, yeah,
that,
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
there are some that are
Reissues and
no. Everything that's in there is put in for what it is,
right.
but the quality.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah, yeah. But
dip
my
change,
Joshua
yeah.
Tree is like half ripped.
Yeah.
Like the back
See,
of it,
yeah,
like, it's only half of it that's still
'Cause
there.
you got the
Someone
option
spilled a
where
beer and glued London Calling to something else, and I had to rip them apart.
yeah.
So that's fucked.
Because you got the
Yeah,
option on
that's
there where you can
nothing.
say the quality, whether it's mint or not, and then the sleeve condition kind
Yeah.
you can put on there. So
I didn't put that much effort
I've-
into it. I just
I've-
scanned them for the sake
You
of
did,
this.
didn't you?
I did it for every single one.
yeah, I
Did you
did
really?
it for every single one.
Yeah, fuck that. I got too much shit to go on
I
in
got-
my life.
Like some on there as well that I didn't realise were a limited edition version of. Because I was like, come on, I was like, I really don't think it is limited edition. And the more I looked into it, and then gone back onto like where I bought it from and stuff online, I was like, fuck, it was limited edition as well. And the price that I'd got it for as a limited edition, and the price it was saying on Discogs, I was like, fuck me, I got it for a steal.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
I was at M's yesterday and she's got like she just framed her vinyl and she's got like a fucking limited edition version of Purple Rain and it's like proper like shiny silver as well. It looks fucking sick, man.
But that Ours is Chrome, Super Heaven. I didn't realise it was a limited edition. That it's got like the greeny sort of yellowy vinyl.
Yeah.
I paid I think 15 quid on Depop for it, but it was like 30-40 quid on Discogs.
Sick, man. I bought a Sex Pistols 7-inch. God Save the Queen.
I saw you post it on the gram.
I got it for
Yeah.
free
Mm.
from the Discovery, and it's about 60 quid.
That's the thing with that U23 record, the one that's worth $2,000. I swear I got that for free because I remember seeing it and was like proper like, you know when you freeze and like it shivers. Like, I know what that
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
it wasn't priced, and I
Yeah.
must have brought about 6 or 7 vinyls that day. It was from Reddington's in Brum
Yeah.
when it used to be there. The old place. And he's always just going like every time I went to Birmingham, we'd just get chatting to the guy about music and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I brought like patches and badges and shit from there as well. So it's always like, I'll give you 60, like 70 quid for the lot.
Yeah.
See, one of the things going through mine and putting mine on Discogs, I've got Johnny Cash at St Quentin,
Oh, nice.
and I was like, this has got to be like, and it was when my grandma used to work at charity shop in town, so like she'd like ring me up and be like, I'll put some stuff aside, come have a look, whatever you want, have, you know what I mean? So Johnny Cash was one of them. Like, and that's why I was like, fucking Johnny Cash San Quentin. Fucking yes.
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
So I was like, when I went to do it, I was like, in my head, I was like, that's got to be worth something. And like the thing is, it wasn't really.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a tenner, like in the median. Like I think it's like 15 tops, maybe.
Yeah, I've got Johnny
But it's
Cash's
gotta be
Hymns
the
one,
thing
and
is-
that was like about a tenner.
Yeah,
I
it's got to
thought
be
it'd
the
be a
thing
bit
is
more.
where it's that.
Sought after.
No, I think it's either that or is that popular that they just fucking they
made loads of them.
loads.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah.
what I thought, because when you say like The Wall being, how much? You say like 50 quid or something like that?
That's
My
200. wasn't it?
mum's 250.
200 quid.
That's
Right.
something with
So
Downward
I've got-
Spiral. It's not like it was a fucking small
Well,
album.
I've got The Wall Part
Yeah.
2 on a 7-inch, and I thought, you know, The Wall being like the popular song off that album, it's going to catch a fair amount. It was £3.95.
Yeah, no, because they're mass produced, the singles.
Yeah.
Are,
Exactly
so
that,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Exactly
unless it's
that.
like a proper early one or in a weird case somewhere.
Yeah, but I remember when I bought that because I must have brought, like I said, 6 or 7 vinyls, and he was like, "Go on, I'll throw one more." It was like 80 quid. I remember for the lot. I brought a couple of patches as well. I was like, "Throw one more in." So I went back over because it was all U2. I think what I brought. I think there was maybe a couple of other things, and had like the limited edition like coloured disc of Lemon, which was a single, or U2 3 in my hand.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking of buying that anyway. So I thought this is going to be outpriced on this, and he straight away saw it was that one. You pay a bit more for that one. I was like, "Oh, which one?" He's like the coloured disc.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, he hasn't mentioned the other ones. Okay, Sound, I'll grab this one. He's like, you know what, just I'll throw it in. I'm like, Sound, and it's worth $2,000.
Fair play.
I think-
Fuck me.
Next week, especially. Well, have you done all of your collections?
No,
I did the barcode one.
I've
like,
got
the barcode.
I've got a question. What's the sexiest vinyl?
Mm.
Like not the sleeve, not the the artwork, the vinyl.
I can show you.
Show me.
I've got quite a few, man.
I
They're
re-
all like 2000s.
You've got really cool like rubber ones, ain't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got,
You love a limited edition, don't you?
Oh, fuck, I must look for a limited edition. I
I
got.
love a limited edition, but if I'm just getting the standard one, I like the I do like the standard one.
I've got. It's not on here because I couldn't find it because no one has it. It's Black Midi did when they brought out Cavalcade last year. They brought out a 7-inch flexi with 2 jazz songs on it. And I can't find it anywhere, so it's either worth loads or nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also got that First State Funeral record, Tory Party Prison, on a red flexi, but it's not even cut into a circle. It's just a red square with the
shit.
vinyl cut into it.
That's cool.
But side A don't work, unfortunately. But it's only like a £5.
Yeah.
But I've got like in the like mid 2010s, that like pop punky emo sort of scene, like Title Fight and Basement and that kind of shit. All of them and Moose Blood, bands like that, they always brought out really mad copies. So I got Promise Everything by Basement. That's on like a pink and white splatter, that like that.
That's
Ooh,
sick.
nice.
That is nice.
And then I've also
seen
got
that, yeah.
Narwhals.
Hopefully,
Outsider.
can we put these up?
oh,
please?
mother, don't show anymore. Have you got LA Woman?
I got all the Doors
Fucking
records.
nice.
Narwhals Outsiders, which is their newest one, and that's in like purple and black splatter.
That's very nice. That's very
Right,
nice.
screenshot them and send them to me.
Okay.
One of
And then
my
don't show me any more.
Sexiest.
one of my favourite sexiest ones is Dead Cross's first album, which is in black and red splatter. Nice, that is.
Yeah.
And I bought it. I don't know if I mentioned. Me and Rich were in Ignite,
Yeah, yeah.
and Rich saw it, and Rich went, "I'm going to come back and get that." And I went, "You stupid cunt!" And he went, "Why?" I went, "Because I'm gonna have to buy it."
yeah.
Like I'm gonna have to have it, and I went,
Yeah.
"I'll lend it, yeah." But
Yeah.
like on the like the cellophane wrapper bit, there was a sticker that said glow in the dark vinyl. So when I got it back and it wasn't glow in the dark, it was black and red splatter. I was like, fucking even
So-
better.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not listening to it in the fucking dark.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it.
I remember I was I work.
I mean, you might.
I mean, true. I mean, I might, but I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to drive through like Shenstone pretty much every day, and there's a fucking bomb. Well, it's like UAV engines.
UAV,
it's a fucking like drone bombing factory, and there's protests there literally fucking every week where they just smash the windows and call
Yeah,
them murderers
yeah.
and shit. Every time I drive past, there's a song called "Bodies for Money" by a band called Gnod, and this is the album cover. It's literally just red, and it just says, "Just say no to the psycho right-wing capitalist fascist industrial death machine."
Nice.
And I had to go to HMV that day and buy
Buy
that
it,
record,
buy it.
and then it ended up being that press,
Oh,
which is
that's
fucking
sick.
oh, Jesus,
But
wept.
you'd fucking love that record.
That's gorgeous.
You'd
Would
love
I?
it, man. Yeah.
I might, yeah. I'll have to have a look.
Right, Jenk.
Sexiest one I have, I want to say.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
Is
go on.
It's the Chats High Risk Behaviour Limited Edition, and it's transparent yellow.
Dank. And they're playing next week as well,
They
so
are playing
that's going to be a
next
nice
with
little
Chubby and the
time
gang.
with Chubby and the gang.
they are,
Yeah.
They are. We're up for that. I'm
Yeah,
up for that.
and then the Chisel are playing a few days after, and then Slow Tie's playing a few days after. So I've got a stacked week next week.
Bang.
Jenk, yours? Or have you said yours?
I've said mine.
Okay. Thelonious Monk, live in Paris, 1969. Oh, this isn't good.
It bored me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
like I'm not. I'm very open to a lot of things, and I was definitely open to it, but like
I'm said I'm going straight edge, but I'm not.
No, a bit.
I'll
So, yeah.
fucking die by the end.
There was one song,
Cheers, guys.
Bright Mississippi,
Yeah.
starts with a drum solo, and like I was going, oh, it's gonna kick off, and then when it just like the drum solo's building, and then it was vamped chords, I was like, oh, fucking let down. So yeah, I'm not a convert.
Okay.
I'm not a convert.
That's fine.
What
The
it,
voice has gone really high. Like, fine, fuck you.
What
Like,
it-
secretly, I hate you now.
what it drove me to was I've revisited the Bronx a lot.
Okay, so it wasn't Wu-Tang this time, but I like how every time. What the fuck? I like how every time you listen to an album, or like a new thing, you're like,
opposite.
I'm listening to something the complete
Yeah,
opposite
yeah.
of this instead.
Yeah, kind of.
Is that the whole chat about Thelonious Monk? I just weren't feeling it. How many times you listened to it?
About two.
Okay.
I tried to go back on a couple of songs. Honestly,
I listened to it today, ready for this conversation,
yeah.
twice, because I was like, the first time I was like, that weren't enough.
When do you listen to it?
Driving, sleeping,
Really?
working.
Wow. I mean, driving.
Yeah, dude.
That's dangerous.
Nah,
Mate.
dude. Nah, like seriously, I've made a new playlist a couple of weeks ago, and it's got a fuck ton of. I've got 3 jazz playlists,
Yeah.
and one of them is like heavy on Thelonious Monk, and
All it made me want to do is be like, hello, welcome to Jazz Club.
no, like fuck that, man, because it ain't that kind of jazz. Like I put it on at work the other day, and someone was like,
Wonderful.
"Oh, it's like elevator music." I was like, "No, this isn't. This is proper jazz."
I put on a Jazz FM on the radio the other day. I was like, I want to see what jazz will come across on here. And the first one on there was Miles Davis.
Oh, really?
Miles of... what's the fucking name? You might know.
Is it miles ahead or?
See,
Miles Ahead. That's it.
like, I like Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles Davis was way more experimental than Thelonious Monk
But
was.
Betty Davis kicks the shit.
Nah, fuck that. Like, I
Yes.
love Betty Davis.
Betty Davis
Like I
is so
love Betty
sick.
Davis, but nah, Miles is fucking king.
Betty Davis.
Miles is king.
Betty Davis.
It's a good job I don't value your opinion.
It doesn't matter because Betty Davis exists and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, not anymore. She's dead.
Yeah.
We're like,
Oh,
No,
okay.
within musical.
She only died. Actually, we didn't even mention when Betty Davis
we did,
died.
we did.
Did we? We
did,
had a whole
yeah.
conversation about it.
we're
Okay.
Jenks 2-0, man.
Yeah, man. So
I
you're not
know,
buying
yeah.
Thelonious Monk on vinyl?
No, I'm not.
I enjoyed
No, I'm
both
not.
the records that we spoke about, to be fair.
Mm.
I'd
But-
never listened to that Thelonious Monk. I've listened to Thelonious Monk, but I've
Yeah,
never
but not that
listened-
one.
no.
Yeah,
it made
same.
me happier that I did buy Highway to Hell.
I'm surprised. I thought Thelonious Monk was like a good shout for.
See, I said this to him earlier. I was like, I don't like it. I was like, I could give you one that you'd love, but it's just not
That's
the
not
point.
the point.
Not the
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
to try and
It's
sway you.
No,
innit?
but if you did think that I was going to love it, I think that's what it is, isn't it?
What do you mean?
That's the point of what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm not going to suggest something I know you're going to hate.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but
so-
you're not going to suggest something that you know I'm going to love.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole point is to see if it's something you wouldn't conventionally listen to.
Yeah.
To see if you would be
I want my horizons broadened. I want a bigger collection of records.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if one of them happens to be, I may have loved Thelonious Monk.
Yeah.
I may have loved A Note of the Opera. No, sorry, I can't do it. Oh no, I can't do it. No,
Okay,
poor mate.
so Mitch, it's your suggestion
well,
this
hopefully
week.
you'll enjoy what I've got.
Let's have a look.
This is again another one. I had it in the record collection. That was my dad's.
Yeah.
Didn't give him any time of day until one time I was at my dad's, just me and him drinking whiskey and listening to music. He was like, "Show me more your music, I'll show you mine." And he was showing me
Oh,
Sorry, man.
showing me
dangerous.
this band.
Michael Jackson dangerous.
Show me yours, I'll show you
Show me
mine.
yours, I'll show you
But
mine.
he showed me this band, which is Jethro Tull.
Ah,
Jethro Tull.
I have heard Jethro.
I've heard of him.
This is Living in the Past, and
I've
I've got
that joke.
a few.
I said I've heard of him.
Of
Jethro.
But the singer, the singer
Yeah,
is
Mr. Tull.
Ian Anderson.
Yeah,
and he plays a flute one-legged, as he is on the front of here.
yeah.
You
Does he
won't-
hold
you
his
won't
leg
see
up,
it, but,
or is he only got one
No,
leg?
he's just standing with his leg arched up whilst playing the flute.
Fucking
As you
weirdo.
do.
It's really fun music. I don't even know how to explain it. The one way I was hoping to sway you is that Tony Iommi played for him for a bit.
I know, yeah, because it was in the
Rock
Rock and Roll Circus, wasn't it?
Rolling Stones, yeah.
He's the only video evidence of
Him. in the band.
Iommi playing in Jethro Tull.
It was
Right.
very a very small time. I don't think he's on this album.
I feel like of all
it's
the
very
albums so
battered,
far,
it's going to fall apart.
that's the one that might.
This is a very
Fucking hell, Mitch.
controversial one, but
It's a dope fucking inlay.
Yeah, has it been in a fucking war?
mate, it's this is original press.
Oh,
Like
okay.
7 years
Holy
old as
shit.
fuck.
Oh man.
So I know you'll be careful with it.
Jake,
Yeah,
just
no,
fucking
yeah,
launch
course.
it.
More careful than you're being right now. For fuck's sake.
Just frisbee it.
With your wanking, just the fucking
But it's-
nubbling it around with your wanking spanners.
It's got a thing for you to read through. To have a little read.
Jen
through.
can't read.
Have a look
No,
at
I can't
the.
read.
It's a good job
Look
you
at
got
these-
pictures in. Hasn't
Look
it?
at these pretty pictures that you can enjoy the record with.
You can
There's
see.
a baby in that one.
You can have a look at. Have
Is
a
that
look at
spaghetti? Oh
That
no.
Is that Tony Iommi? Is that Jethro Tull?
It's not Tony Iommi.
Which
That
one's
is Ian
Jethro?
Anderson. That's Ian
Which one's the
Anderson.
Tull?
The band is Jethro Tull. That's Ian Anderson.
No, the band is not Jethro Tull.
Who the fuck is Biffy Clyro?
But yeah, there's some pictures you to look through. But
There's some gnarly glasses, man.
It's-
I wanted sunglasses.
fuck me, it's old
Yeah.
as shit. Older than God's dog.
Well, let's hope you enjoy it. It's either, if
I
he
hope
doesn't
so.
enjoy it,
all
it's going on the fire.
Aren't all Doc's God's dogs,
I was gonna say,
technically.
let me fucking.
Yeah, if he doesn't enjoy it, he's allowed to destroy it.
Is that,
yeah.
that rhymes? This rhymes so it's allowed.
This is the first one.
If you say it in rhyme, it has to be
Ancient-
true.
I'm trying to
To
fucking.
be fair, in listening to A Night at the Opera and Thelonious Monk live in Paris
That's from
1969.
Reddington's. Like, you know, I was like Reddington's Records. That's where it's from.
Oh,
is
no.
it?
You know?
This was £10
But
back in the day.
whilst listening
ripped
to A
off.
Night at the Opera and
It's worth more now.
Yeah.
and Thelonious Monk 1969, I did have a hammer.
Huh?
But I
you
like,
didn't.
no physical. So if I don't like this,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing a dangerous
I
game.
mean, your phone screen is pretty fucked, so you might just be like, fucking Thelonious Monk.
No, it's in the cloud, and it's got.
There's,
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just fucking.
Throw it in the air
I
and
was just
smack yourself on the
smacking
head.
myself in the ears because I was listening to it through
Is
headphones.
that what happened to your hair?
Yeah. The first song on here is the one that I would recommend to you anyway. Is a song for Jeffrey.
Hang on.
which-
Wait, just let the motherfucker listen to it and we'll do it
Oh
next
no,
week.
but I want to give him a recommendation.
Yeah, but it's going to be the
This
first
is
one that he
it.
plays anyway.
This
so
is
we're
the whole
good.
fucking
Yeah, that's
album.
true.
Do you know how albums work?
I'm going to skip the first song. I gotta say that.
But I just want to say that's my favourite song on there.
okay, okay.
you know,
okay.
So that's
Don't
probably
cover
the
Bon
most-
Scott with it though, because
the most-
I'll break your legs.
Right, okay.
we'll put it under there.
Put it under.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
That's
I have
Can
a,
I just say,
I
I
homework
feel
for
like
you.
I've been talking for like 3 hours and it's not even 2 hours yet.
I know,
yeah,
yeah.
but
Mazza?
I want to ask. I think I've asked before actually, but if I haven't, or if I have, answers might have changed. So my question this week.
Do you pull your foreskin back when you have a piss?
Yep.
No, I'll pull it forward. I'll make it a
What?
challenge.
Piss into it, let go.
Yeah. I'll make a balloon
That's fucking grim. I'll go halfway.
halfway.
Yeah. I'll go skin fade.
Depends.
Got your dick skin trimmed.
If I'm going hands free, I'll pull it all the way back and just let it stay there
Hand
and
on your
just
hips.
piss.
Hands on your hips.
Yeah. And I'll just do the time warp.
Yeah. That's the move.
Sorry for hijacking. Yeah.
When you do your hop to your left, though, it goes everywhere. That's
Yeah.
the time warp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it cha-cha slide?
That was the
anyway,
cha-cha slide.
right, okay.
I think it's both. I think
If you had to recommend to the national curriculum one album,
Yeah.
one film, so a piece of cinema.
I thought we've done with this before.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
We
I might have
have,
asked
yeah,
before. We've
yeah.
done it already.
Yeah, we have done it already,
have.
but we've got
Might have
refreshed
changed,
mind.
but- yeah.
That's
One piece of
okay.
literature and one piece
Yeah.
of art we have asked before.
Yeah.
Did I say aliens
Do you know what?
or
US
curriculum?
it was
It
aliens
started
and
aliens and then it went
Oh,
curriculum.
okay. Do we get an answer for both?
We did.
I should listen to our
I can't
podcast
remember
more.
what it was. But I remember you saying in the group chat actually about this subject.
We have a group
again.
chat, by the way.
We do have
we
a
have
group
a group
chat.
We have a group chat.
It's called
Um,
The Go Sessions.
but yeah, it was a similar thing you were saying, and it was what you wanted to do was expand on it more than I think what we went into, because it was like not just what
Your
what would you
personal
do,
opinion is.
but why would you?
Yeah. Because the whole, especially with the curriculum, because you could say fucking Black Flag Mind War, for example.
Yeah.
But but why?
Yep.
Like the whole point is that you're trying to.
Why?
Because it's fucking
Henry
sounds
Rollins shouts
it's
at you.
fucking amazing.
It's
All right.
something that shapes.
I'll tell you what. Let's
humanity.
have a difference of this rather than having each of our opinions and going, that's why.
Have your own opinion.
No, we have to collectively agree.
One piece of art, Tracy Emin's bullshit bed. One record, ingested intracranial semen Oh, no, it's not even a record. What's that cattle decapitation?
Muted him.
Forced gender reassignment.
I've been
Calvin
waiting for a
Capital.
reason to do that for fucking weeks with one of you.
I
and there it
don't
was.
know. I don't
Right,
know.
no, okay,
Was it
but
Coward Capital? I thought it was
stop
Cannibal
talking about fucking
Corpse.
right. Genuinely,
No, I was just asking. That was a genuine question.
If you got them.
Sonny.
right? Okay, so we have to collectively agree on one.
Okay.
So
one piece of art, one piece of
Yeah.
literature, one music.
So you're allowed
film.
vetoes, but cinema, I'm going to go Shawshank. for
Why?
curriculum.
That's what we went with last time. as well.
Because it's the greatest film of all time.
No, it's shit though.
It's not shit.
But if you're shaping a future
It's-
generation, what are they going to learn from don't go to jail so then you don't have to run away?
Yeah,
then?
but like
Be nice, then you don't have to crawl through shit.
it suggests the pure desire for freedom within our species.
Don't.
My
Yeah, but-
issue with that film, my
But
only
they've
issue,
committed crimes.
the
So
reason I would never call it a perfect film is because there's just no fucking women in it. The first one that's in it dies after like 30 seconds.
It is set within a man's
I
jail.
get that, but at the same time, as a piece of cinema, I don't feel fair in suggesting that as a piece of cinema because it doesn't represent women at all,
Yeah,
other
maybe.
than as a victim.
okay,
I
yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think they should watch.
But I don't think it dwells upon that.
No, it
Midsommar.
doesn't. But I still think as a,
Midsommar's sens-
oh, dude, Midsommar would be sick.
Midsummer, yeah.
sensational.
Or like Hereditary. Oh, just something gnarly.
Hereditary
as fuck.
sick.
Something gnarly.
Hereditary sick.
No, we're being dickheads again. I don't know, man.
Or like Lord of War or something like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Something with a bit of like
12 Years a Slave.
that would be brutal.
Imagine that. That's
a
fucking
hard
primary
fucking
school.
watch. I couldn't finish the
Yeah,
Last day of
I've
primary
finished
school.
it,
Let's stick a
but
film on.
I hated white people for a month afterwards.
Yeah, well, fair.
Like genuinely,
Fair.
like, I watched that.
Like the opposite of
Do you know
Liam
what?
Neeson.
I'm gonna. I think that's really
Playing
nice. Touch
footsie
my
with
foot.
Oh, right, okay.
2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
Yeah,
I fucking love
because
that
that
film.
literally goes through life,
I love that film so much.
and it's a gnarly watch.
It fucks me up, man.
It's a long watch.
Honestly,
but-
my work group chat is fucking banging today. Nah.
No, I don't deep films that much. I've
Yeah,
never.
So maybe shut up on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jen,
But you
what
like
are
your
you
Kubrick though, don't you?
I love a kid.
Predator. Predator.
You're one
Predator.
ugly
It's
son
so-
of a
it's
If you
so many
please, you can
jigs,
kill
like-
it.
I don't
Stick
know.
around.
You son of a bitch.
don't
Freeze
know.
frame for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Just show the muscle.
Run, get to the chopper.
I don't know. I don't think anything like.
Okay, let's get music.
Cinema's quite hard though. Cinema's
Yeah, because I always
Too
think like a
diverse.
good sense of humour is very important.
yeah.
So Dumb and Dumber.
That's the worst fucking sense of humour in a film.
It's
Nah.
Oh, Jim Carrey can go suck my left
Fuck
collar.
off. He is
Yeah,
a-
but you
he
just
is
don't
a
like Jim
national
Carrey.
No, I
treasure.
don't. It's not funny.
He
I
is
don't like
hilarious.
American humour.
What about in like Truman Show? Is that meant to be funny?
Well, it's not funny, is it?
Or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Nah, wank. Truman Show's the only good film he's ever done.
Have you
It's
seen
also
Have you
just
seen
a
No,
this?
it's not. It's a great film. It's not the best fucking film he's ever done.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's a dickhead.
All right, well,
Okay.
we're kicking off the podcast.
It's just not funny,
I don't
man.
care about Jim Carrey enough to want to kick him off the
I
podcast.
fucking hate that goofy.
but I love that, man. That's fucking
Nah,
fantastic.
to be
That's what I
fair,
love about him.
like he's good in about 3 or 4. Like Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber.
a life-changing film from him, though, is Jim and Andy.
Yeah.
I don't know about life changing.
I don't
No,
think
it's
I've
not-
ever-
no,
very
wow.
strange.
Man on the Moon. Or
no, not life-changing for you.
The documentary.
That's what I'm asking.
not
Documentary. or-
life-changing for you, but life-changing for Jim Carrey. Like, I think you appreciate him more as an actor and
actor.
a person from that documentary.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had my life
I
change
took
from
a
a film.
I took a very strange thing from that film. I
Well,
took,
one
like,
that it was a massive cunt for one.
it was
but,
it was like very self-indulgent of him
but it's because he's
in a way. Like he was.
a
he
method
was,
actor, any, and when you get into that,
Is
Well,
he?
he was. Well, he was trying.
Well,
I don't think he
trying
ever
to be
was.
for
Okay.
that.
for
Oh, for that one he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went so far into it
He was
that
so method.
he, in his head, Jim Carrey was the character.
And he met Andy Kaufman's mum and dad and referred to
Oh,
them
his
as
mum and dad. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember reading about it.
And like that, I think
That's
that
yeah.
could be quite harming.
No, that's like that's rude.
100%.
Yeah,
That's rude.
That's rude.
You
and
know
it
what I
could be
mean?
quite
You've got to know
harming.
when to cut the act.
Like if I die and someone plays me in a film, don't call my mum. That's really I don't approve of this.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Haunt them.
I'd love if it was Jim Carrey.
I'd take that over my mower. Oh, actually, my show and tell today could be my badge.
Oh yeah.
What does it say?
It's Aquaman.
Oh, that is so sick.
So it was
Yeah.
Jenk's birthday about 5 years ago,
Yeah, something like
4 or 5 years
yeah,
ago.
4 or 5 years
And
ago.
he was out on his birthday and messaged me saying, I bought you a present. And I went, I don't think you know our birthdays work, mate. I met him in the pub afterwards, met him in the Peel, and he was like, I've got your present. I'm like, well, it ain't very big. 'cause I can't see it for a start. It's like you're fucking hiding it behind you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta promise me you'll always wear it. And I'm like, all right. And he's got it in his hand. But is it a badge? He's like, yeah. And I honestly, innocent as me, like just didn't think it would be anything funny, like making fun of me. And I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll put it on this hoodie and I'll never ever take it off it. And he was like, all right, sound. And it was this Aquaman badge.
The 80s Aquaman.
And you just- and then you just never wore the hoodie.
No, he just stopped wearing the hoodie, put it on for time. To be fair, I left it around in the Bent house for about 2 years.
Yeah.
I said, because I hadn't seen that badge in ages. I left it at the house and then found it at the house. So
That's fair.
it's in rotation.
It's a good
again
badge.
now.
It's a good badge. I think you need a picture of the badge on there.
I will do. I was going to find
Yeah.
you a Slenderman one, wasn't I? But I couldn't
Yeah,
find one.
yeah.
Because I used to call Jake Slenderman and I can't remember why.
I lost loads of weight at one point.
I don't think it had anything to do with that.
It's because you like walking around forests,
Forest and scaring
people.
little girls. Yeah, yeah.
Why are you putting a suit and tie on? I'm going to go walk around forest,
Go to
convince
Hogwarts.
teenagers to kill each other.
Yeah, yeah.
So what should we do? Literature next.
Yeah.
Because I think
I'm going
it'd
for
be a bit
this.
of a hard
I can't read.
Spot the dog.
one. Spot the dog.
Where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
Where's Wally? It is a hard one with that because I
Twilight.
shit me.
You're right there.
Well,
No,
I mean,
no, I'm not.
when I was in high school and we did literature, we didn't explore that many. You did your obvious of Mice and Men,
Bun that.
which it's a good book.
And
but
what's
it's
that other shit one?
oversaturated. Those Blood Brothers as well in there, but I don't
No,
think
Lord
we
of
we
the,
did-
did you have
did-
Lord of the Flies?
No.
No.
Kill a Mockingbird and shit like that.
What did we do? Some
I did
fucking-
Inspector Calls.
Inspector Calls? That's
Yeah.
fucking shit, that is.
That's the only C I ever got on a fucking piece of coursework.
Like,
for
fuck
that.
Inspector
'Cause it's
Calls.
the easiest shit to fucking write about.
Oh, wait. Were you getting like D's and F's before that?
Well, you can spell fudge in my GCSEs. No word of a lie. Literally spell fudge.
Oh, fair.
So, yes.
Speaking of watching, did you watch the Warhol documentary?
I did.
Have you watched all of it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I
did
haven't
you?
seen it.
I've on 4 episodes. I'm in the Basquiat episode.
Did
I
you?
haven't
It's
seen
it's.
I've watched the first 4 of them.
It's a lot more about how Andy Warhol's gay.
Yeah.
It's not so much about
The art.
the art or anything.
It's
about
depends
his
on the art.
it's about is it that it touches on his art.
Yeah,
obviously.
genuinely, I've stepped away
And
from
how like
4
especially at
episodes in.
Basquiat,
Yeah.
like how like people
But that was,
he
that
needs
was a
his-
problem for him, though, wasn't it? Like, him being gay was a problem with a lot of people.
At the
'cause
time,
Yeah,
no.
at the time, yeah.
But
The
I
thing is
think
this-
he was quite like he wasn't very forward about it, but he wasn't very ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't feel
is
the
absolutely
need to
fine.
talk to
He
really
didn't need
put.
to shout about it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't have to put a definite I am gay
Yeah.
or I'm not
But then-
gay.
Because it was a trouble
You
with
know
a lot
what
of artists, like, going back into art now, Keith Haring, fantastic artist, even though
Going
Did you, sorry,
back in
did
time.
you, did you watch or listen last week?
yeah.
Did you notice how long I had to put that fucking background
Yeah,
music in for? That track was on 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Oh, it's-
It might have been longer than that, actually.
worth it, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Keith Haring.
if we're talking about sorry,
Sorry.
go on.
So Keith Haring, he was a gay artist.
An Orville.
And, a what?
An Orville.
What the fuck's an Orville?
Keith Harris.
Keith Harris and Orville.
Fucking hell.
I wish I could fly right up to the sky, but I can't.
You can.
I can't.
Herring.
Fucking, I was not ready for that. I was not ready
Anyway,
for that.
his art was disregarded because he was gay. And it took a long time for people to accept it and buy his artwork. And he was the one artist where, like, you know, in concentration camps.
I like that you're still keeping this together.
Thank you.
It's important.
Yeah.
So I was in the concentration camps. Obviously,
man.
people had different patches for religions and whatnot. Obviously, Star David if you were Jewish. If you were
Yeah.
gay, it was a pink triangle.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
gay community, a pink triangle was then become a bad symbol. But Keith Haring in his artwork was trying to be like, don't let the symbol take over. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's just a pink triangle.
Trying
Don't
to
let
take
it,
the
don't
power
let it have
back. Yeah,
power.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of his
Reclaim
artwork had the pink triangle,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was one reason as well. why
Did you
I
watch the
didn't get-
Warhol thing?
I haven't. No,
Have you
I
not?
completely forgot
Have
about
you
it.
watched it?
I was quite surprised by the
It's on
amount
Netflix?
of.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
There's a
tonight.
lot of
They're long. They're
Yeah.
about 53 minutes an episode, and
fine.
there's 6 of them. But honestly,
Yeah.
I
It's
watched
good. I think
I
you'd
watched
really
4
enjoy
of them. Like, honestly, like, I appreciate him as an artist way fucking
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, way
he
fucking
fucking-
more.
See, one thing I
He
got.
did the cover of.
I know, yeah.
Sticky
I
Fingers.
can't get it out. Sticky Fingers, the best fucking Stones album ever to exist.
All right, the one
it's-
thing I didn't know. Obviously, you know,
Everyone's
we know about the Campbell soup can,
Yeah.
and we know about the banana on the front of Velvet Underground,
Oh yes, he did do that,
and
didn't he?
we know about the the Marilyn Monroes and
The
the
Elvis.
you know and the Elvis and
Everything
stuff.
that's like whenever you type Andy Warhol into Google, it's the first things that come up.
I was quite surprised at how many people were questioning his sexuality, but the amount of penises that were. There's a lot of cock.
Dude, there's so much cock.
There's
and it's not just
so much cock.
here's cock, it's here's the cock in a man's mouth. Here's cock in a man's butt.
The Stones
Especially
cover.
with his films.
Yeah.
The Stones cover, for example, it's masculine sexuality.
Yeah.
But like,
Here's a fucking.
the thing is that one thing it did kind of like broach upon, which I wasn't really aware of, was how much of that was a character. Because there's an interview he's doing with Basquiat, and you can see how comfortable they are with each other.
Yeah.
And it's almost like shit. I'm breaking character here. I'm being too like visual. Yeah, but like literally, he actually says like he's too animatic in it
Yeah.
because he's so used to just being Andy Warhol, the character he created,
Yeah.
which was a part of his art installation. Essentially, was he was part of his
himself.
art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had a big thing about his insecurity about how he looked.
Yeah.
Which is why he wore the wigs and makeup and changed the way he looks. He was like, if I'm going to be this, I'm going to be the.
But
excess
his
of
look
it.
is like the look that you think of when you think of pretentious artists.
No, Brian, fucking.
Yeah, but like fucking turtleneck, fucking the glasses, being in that
the
big bright
stereotype.
studio and
Yeah.
like work. Because the thing is, like Andy Warhol,
The caricature.
the caricature, yeah, exactly. Like he did do his own artwork, but when you think of the mass production behind it and you look at his studios,
Oh, he had loads of people
Yeah,
like there.
he
he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like because he
and they
did,
don't
he
skate
did,
over that. They do
he
mention
did
that.
the original work, but it was the mass production of whatnot and
Well, even with the
all
original
people
work, you'd have
behind it.
people coming in and
Oh yeah,
painting on
There were
them.
bits in it where you said like he had the screen print design,
yeah.
and he would walk around and go, okay, I want this one. I want that color there,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
color
yeah.
there, and they were mixing like colors together,
Yeah.
and he was like really like more hands on with the color choices,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
But he's the one that because you get artists and it's just someone in front of a canvas or whatever medium they've got. Andy Warhol created an industry out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he had workers
Yeah.
rather than just being, I've made this in my studio.
His
here
thing
you
was
go."
called the factory.
Factory.
wasn't
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
And the whole
that.
thing with that as well, like one thing I took from that was just how fucking dope it was for a dude who wasn't really accepted anywhere else to create his own and make it welcoming to so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you can imagine that environment must have been fucking sick to be in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like when
100%.
all ideas and all concepts
surrounded by
is-
greatness and
Yeah,
pure
dude.
fucking like everything that like because his artwork, like even though it seemed repetitive in colours and style and that, like it was his style regardless.
It's not even though, man.
But
If you
you
look,
can look
at
at
the
each
range
one,
of
though.
it.
But you can look at each one and just know that's going to do well.
Yeah.
That's going to do well.
But
Like,
no-
it isn't a
But
bad
no, if
thing.
me and you were there, it'd be like, yo, what we doing? You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna stand over here with Andy Warhol. I was like, yeah, I think Velvet Underground are in the corner. so
Yeah,
I'm gonna walk over there.
Did they mention like the four? Did they mention them afterwards? Because they're not in the first four episodes.
Not much about them.
They didn't
really.
reference them
I
all?
don't think not at all.
Like at all? Like Lou Reed, none of it. Nico.
I think I did fall asleep in the last
Right, okay.
couple.
No, it's long. I fell asleep halfway through the Basquiat one, and I love Basquiat, so I was like, I'll come back to it. Because he's not in it until they mention him at the end of the third one. In the fourth episode, it's like it's like Andy and Basquiat. But no, like I value him way more as an artist and like appreciation.
Yeah.
But I do think, imagine that environment now. If you went somewhere where it was just like fucking musicians and skaters and fucking like artists and like it'd be such a fucking where people just nurture each other and like
Yeah.
feed off ideas.
Yeah.
But it was the 60s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
Well, that's where it
was
starts.
a
Like
lot of
he moved to
fucking-
New York in '49, which is kind of like where it starts.
Yeah.
And then each episode is pretty much a decade of the person that was closest to him during that decade. So it'd be ex-boyfriends or other artists that he worked with and stuff like that. And it kind of like goes over the ideas of the how he like manifested his work through that decade and his popularity and then waning popularity. And there's people like critics just like dismissive of him afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of when Basquiat came in, because everyone was saying the argument was that like he was using Basquiat to kind of like become relevant again.
Which is fine though.
Yeah, I think there was a genuine friendip there. I think more than anything else.
It did.
Oh yeah,
that-
not using him as like for nothing else but to
No,
make him relevant.
But people didn't realise that they had a
using
genuine
his
friendship.
platform. To
Yeah.
make him, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, people didn't really acknowledge the value
and
of their
inspiration.
But I think that's
Yeah.
like
and inspiration
Yeah.
to
the
create more
pretentious
stuff.
look about him though, because even though he wasn't really that pretentious, he did have a pretentious look about him. So for people to assume that like you're using somebody to make you relevant again, it's not
Yeah.
an uneducated
I,
guess.
th- I,
But it
think, I
really-
think it's that kind of like that kind of scene though, isn't it? Like
yeah.
the Velvet Underground seemed a bit pretentious.
Yeah, the
Abs-
one,
yeah,
the one
yeah.
thing with
Yeah,
Lou
man.
Reed, like I love Lou Reed, man. I love Velvet Underground, but he always seemed like he didn't feel comfortable in that leather jacket with the sunglasses.
What Lou Reed didn't.
Yeah, it looks like someone, he picked him up one day thinking this looks cool
Yeah.
and stuck with it, but it never seemed organic to him. Like with Joey,
Yeah.
like it looked, that dude was born in a leather jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just fit. Whereas with Lou Reed, he never really seemed to fit that role.
But then again,
Well, you listen to his solo shit after, and it's not Velvet Underground sort of.
Oh yeah, but Transformers
style,
are
is it?
fucking
Like-
way better. Transformers are fucking masterpiece.
I think that's like he had like it was kind of like a very early like Velvet Underground was like very early Lou Reed, really,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it? And, like,
yeah.
and then by the time Transformer come out, Lou Reed was Lou Reed,
Yeah, yeah.
and there was
I mean, the
But
trap.
I think it's easy to forget sometimes, like when you listen to Lou Reed and you listen to Velvet Underground, that it's the same person.
I don't. But I've loved Velvet Underground.
I know what you mean. I definitely know
You can
what you mean.
hear it 100%.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
easy. It's easy to forget that this artist and this band, it's the same fucking thing. You know
Because
what I mean?
I think like Lou Reed like solo stuff is a lot more like songwriting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
like
Velvet Underground was
Underground.
our house.
was like an art project.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
And
Like-
Nico as well had such a big influence on them as well.
Yeah.
When she came in, it became a forefront of it.
I mean that was Andy Warhol, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Going like, do you know, I should sing for you.
yeah, yeah.
This
This,
supermodel.
yeah. And they were like, okay. But
Yeah.
it worked. It did fucking work.
Sounds good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But like, no, the fact that like Heroin is a track, it's a fucking love song
Mm.
to the worst drug you can put in your body. And it's a love song to that fucking drug.
Yeah.
Cowpole.
Yeah, cowbell. It's brutal. Alfie, shut the fuck up, man.
No, man.
You're right there.
I don't know fuck all about anything that you're talking
No,
about.
that's fair.
I like it when Mitch talks about art. It makes me
I
happy.
love talking about art, man.
I
Do
lo-
ya?
I really
yeah.
do. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that's
surprised
something-
you didn't know.
I love.
But you can tell I get very.
I have
passionate
no
about it.
clue about it, but like listening to you talk about it makes me.
No, I love talking about art, man.
No,
Like,
I
I really
fucking-
enjoyed that bit last week. Like
yeah.
that whole like section. And
I just look me Alf just being like, "Yo, fuck the bed,"
yeah, yeah.
and I'm like straight there going like, "Why is it a bed?"
Yeah. But like,
I
that
always think
robot
though,
arm
like-
you were on about when I saw the video to put it in the edit, that's
Yeah.
fucking gnarly,
It
man.
is mad, isn't it?
Like it's so
insane.
fucking gnarly.
It's that the oil was red as well. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Nice touch.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
I think the thing is with art, even if you're not that big into art, I think it's always worth reading into an artist or a piece of art, because how you think about that art or the artist is completely your own take on it,
Mm.
which is what it's supposed to be with art anyway. Like all four of us here looking at one piece of art aren't supposed to think the same thing, really.
I
You
think
know.
the thing is
Well,
as well.
I think it's the same thing with all four of us listening to.
To music
record?
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, to a degree, because you're still a piece of shit for not liking Thelonious Monk, but that's just. so,
it's just art,
it's-
man. It's just art, man.
Yeah, that is the same thing as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say with
It
the
is.
unmade bed. You
Same,
think it's a
same,
piece
yeah.
of shit, and some people look at it and think that's a fucking masterpiece.
I see.
But
I
it-
do.
Well, I
masterpiece.
know what kind of people fucking think that it's a masterpiece, though, and they're all knobheads. So
I think
anyone that looks at Charlie Simon's bed's like, oh, it's a masterpiece. It's like, no, you're just pretending that you
So
think
I don't
that.
think
that's
it's a
people-
masterpiece.
That's
but
people
do
looking
think
at
that.
it for the outrageousnaciousness of the piece and not thinking about the reason as to
Hang on.
why she made it.
We had this conversation already.
Well, we have, yeah.
It's just red
But-
wine drinking rich kids. I can't.
No, I disagree with that because I think that's one thing about Basquiat
But
was the
there's
fact
always
that.
been that in
Don't
the
interrupt
art,
me.
though.
Mitch, can I ask you a question, please?
Go on.
How do you feel about fine art?
Fine art.
Yeah. The music better be on by now. I'm telling you.
Oh, it would have been on for the first reference of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I like fine art.
That's that.
That's that. Nicely put.
I like
No,
fine
but I
art.
think the thing is with Basquiat especially, he was homeless by
Well, you
design.
know, about Basquiat, what kind of art is that? What? Because obviously, Andy Warhol, pop art,
Yeah, there is a term for Basquiat. I can't remember what it is now. It's I'll know it as soon as I fucking see it.
Basquiat man.
Basquiat. That's
Is
what
he
I'm
that
calling
dude
you from
that-
now
is that
on.
the dude that you sent me not long ago about. a
Yeah,
certain
dude, like,
position?
honestly, the fact that you haven't looked into Basquiat yet upsets me.
No, I have looked into it, but I just the name rang a bell, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's who
That's
it
him.
was.
Basquiat's
Yes,
a
that's
cool
who you sent me.
artist,
Yeah,
man.
Neo-expressionism.
Neo-expressionism.
Yeah.
See, my favourite genre of art is post-impressionism,
Okay.
which was like late 1800s when you've got artists like Van Gogh. But Van Gogh was post-impressionism, but still his own sort of style as well. But then like Monet is post-impressionism.
He did an art-eye
and-
thing then. Did you see that? Did you see his art-eye thing?
Oh, did
Did you see it? That was an art-eye
Dude,
thing.
look at Alf, man.
Mate, Alf, have you had your topic already? Yeah, you
Yeah,
started
man.
off.
I
yeah.
did the fucking show and tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta sit here and listen to fucking dickheads talk about art, man.
Right, okay.
I'm joking.
Look into art more because
Yeah.
I can't be
the thing
arsed,
is that
dude.
your favourite painting is The Fallen Angel by Alexander Cabanel.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a fucking sensational painting.
I like
I'll say
that
the word
painting.
That's
again
the
because I
third
always
use
say it.
sensational.
But I only use it when I'm fucking.
You use it all the
Nah,
fucking
dude,
time.
I'm only taking the piss. I just don't have the attention span for like the documentaries and shit. Do you know what I mean?
Did you
I
say sensational?
To make fun of him.
Then go, then just go look at a piece of art. And
No,
go,
yeah, I
I've
can
never said
enjoy
it
it.
before in my life, and then I noticed how he says it every episode.
No, what is it you say? Not amazing. That's amazing.
outstanding.
Outstanding.
No, I say outstanding. a lot.
Outstanding.
That's outstanding.
And I
a
was
lot.
just as grow up.
yeah.
Yeah. I just say cunt.
fucking.
Yeah, Jake just says cunt
Cunt.
and
Yeah.
grunts.
Yeah.
I just don't. I just.
Art's
I can-
important though,
Yeah, but I
man.
can tell
Like,
fakeness in
it's-
people though. And I could go to an art gallery and be like, you're a dickhead, and you're a dickhead, and you're a dickhead, because you're all pretending that you know
Yeah,
this.
No, I
well,
don't-
that's because those
Yeah.
people that have that fake persona about it, they talk about the common things of the artwork of like.
That's also me being a twat saying that.
but
Like,
like-
why the fuck
At
should
the
I?
same time, I like to talk to other vegans that don't know I'm vegan and
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
I am vegan because they tried to convince me to be vegan, and then I let them tell me about 10 recipes. I'm making notes in my head, and then they go, and I'm going, yeah, sounds good, and then they go, so do you reckon you try it? And I'm like, yeah, about 3 years I've been
Yeah,
vegan.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
what are you doing there?
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a
Mitch.
bitch ain't one. I got
I'm saving out from the art conversation.
All right.
No, it's
Mitch, what you
cool,
got?
man. I love art, but I just hate the
Yeah,
fucking
but like back to
pretentiousness
back
of
as
it.
well. We did it last week.
Yeah, yeah,
We're just
that's fine.
repeating
To
ourselves now.
finish on the art thing, all I want to say is, I just think not enough people spend enough time looking at a piece of artwork because it's really easy to look at a canvas and go, "That's really nice, it's good," and walk away. Like if you're going to look at it, you need to look
I would do that.
in depthly into it. Look at the brush strokes.
No, you don't.
Look at the use of
No, you
colours.
don't.
No,
That's
but you can-
pretentious.
yeah,
No,
that
no,
is
it's not. No, it's not.
pretentious.
No,
It
it's
is.
not because
It is. I don't look. I go to.
because
No,
by
but
doing
I
so,
get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
it's like listening to a song. You're listening to how it's played, why it's played.
No, I'm
because
not.
you're getting the emotion, the effect from it.
See, I do.
Not every song though is what I'm saying. I get sometimes,
No, but-
I'm not looking at every single painting I look at. I look at every fucking brush stroke.
Oh no, I haven't got to look at every single one, but there's one that catches your eye.
Yeah, like no,
Then
but
go
in the
look at
same
it
way, if I listen to a song and it
intently.
gets like the fucking production of it or something gets my attention, I'll evaluate that aspect of it. But a lot of art
But
I
that's
look
the same way
at,
that
and
I think people should look at a piece of artwork that catches their eye because
if it
by
catches
looking at
your eye,
how it's painted, the colours they've used, you'll understand the emotions of the person that's painted.
Nah,
I
think
don't
that's
think you need
bollocks, dude.
to. I think that's bollocks.
Well, no, because you can
How,
either then,
how can you understand the emotions of someone through a brushstroke?
And
What-
not only that, when it's interpretive.
Exactly. So how do you know what they were feeling? They
Well,
could be feeling.
it comes down to like you can see how quick someone's painted something, how hard
Yeah, but that
they're
doesn't
put into
necessarily
it.
reflect on their emotions at the time.
Yeah,
though.
but that's like
I think it
saying
doesn't really
how
got a background
fucking.
of an artist.
But at the same time, I don't listen to how fucking how much pressure they put on the guitar strings when they're played. The
See, I
fucking
do.
I had one the other day. I drew a snake.
Yeah, trust.
You haven't it still.
I'll get it tattooed. yeah.
Yeah, you want it? I
No,
drew a
but
snake the other day, and it was like a little bit different from the it was still traditional tattoo stuff, and I drew it, and all I was thinking was like, oh, this is a sick snake. But legit, I was just like, yeah, this is a sick snake. So maybe that,
yeah,
maybe it's just like, yo, this.
That's
is
what I'm saying.
It's,
This
defi-
is
it's
sick
definitely my
painting of
personal
an-
opinion, but that's how I would look at art. You call it pretentious if you want.
No,
but
I'm not- okay,
I,
what-
I,
all
I
I'm
like
saying
to
is,
understand how that person.
I don't
is-
think it's
how they
fair to say
painted
to
it.
somebody else, "This is how you should appreciate art."
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
Fair play. Fair
You know
play.
what I
Fair
mean?
play.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I could all sit you down for an hour and tell you how well
this-
Nickelback is produced.
Yeah, but I'd be happy to listen to
I wouldn't.
your thoughts on
I'd,
it.
I'd fucking drown you in a very, very shallow puddle.
Oh,
But anyway, moving on.
I kind of
We're in a-
not now, but I do want to
I
hear
want to see
that
that happen.
because I want to be like, oh, let me tell you.
I could do a whole PowerPoint presentation on that Nickelback is well produced. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
good.
all I'm saying is I don't think it's you can tell someone how to appreciate something, be it food,
no,
be
of
it
course
music,
not.
be it cinema,
no, I
be
agree.
it art.
I definitely read it right.
No,
I
definitely,
think
definitely.
you can say
Because
to
I think
someone,
AC/DC is a solid 7 out of 10 across the board.
Same.
you can definitely say to someone how you would appreciate it, and then
10.
go in with that same.
Nothing's a 10.
You can,
AC/DC is
Nothing's a 10.
That album's a 10.
Nothing's a 10.
It's a 10.
Nothing's a 10.
It is a 10.
Nothing's a 10.
Dude, the drums are boring as fuck.
Nothing is a 10. In art, in music, in literature.
the drums
nothing
are
is a 10.
Because the best shit
absolutely
hasn't
what
been
they
done
need
yet.
to be.
Not even
in
that. Nothing
AC/DC.
ever will be. Nothing
Yes,
can be
they
that
are.
flawless.
but the 10's the highest thing to fucking.
Right. If
count
like
on it.
one thing I love about IMDb.
Two seconds.
There's always
Two
room for
seconds.
improvement.
Wait 2 seconds. Right. Okay. Right. The drums in AC/DC. What about the drums in Ramones?
Yeah, but it's different. It's a different energy though.
Yeah, it is.
AC/DC is just major chords and a four to the floor drum beat.
Yeah.
For their whole discography, apart from like 1 or 2 songs. And it's like, I fucking love AC/DC, don't get me wrong, but you can listen to half an hour of it and be like, oh.
Yeah, you get what you need out of it.
It just fucking works.
It does, it ticks a box, but it doesn't amaze me.
If Mike fucking Portnoy, it was the next
Your
drum
head
in
was
AC/DC.
about to explode
Fuck
then.
Mike Portnoy playing
Literally.
drums. I understand what you mean, and yeah, but it just needs a little bit more. in my opinion.
If John Bonham played drums for AC/DC,
Yeah.
But he doesn't, does he?
no, he doesn't. But I'm saying, like, hypothetically, obviously,
Then hypothetically, it'd be a
'Cause
better band.
it's not going to happen, is it?
There'd be a better band.
Well, it'd be a completely
No, but
different sound
would they?
altogether.
Yeah.
Would they
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
no, but would they?
Well, I don't know if it'd make it better. It'd make it
Because then what's the separation between AC/DC and Led Zeppelin?
Style of music, members, and number.
Yeah, but then John Bonham's style would
No,
bring
but I
a
mean,
completely
like,
different style to AC/DC,
country-
and it wouldn't be the AC/DC that you know.
No, but I mean, like,
Hairstyles,
okay, drummer-wise,
school uniforms.
drum-wise, well, when it comes to like the fucking,
I'm just feeling fighty. That's all it is. Ignore me. I just feel feisty.
I don't know.
I want to start some shit.
I love AC/DC, but it's very like
it's
middle
sick.
of the road.
It's so
rock.
sick. It's so
Mitch,
sick.
what's your topic?
It's more about how do I say it?
Art.
No, it's not about art. We've had that now. It
Joking.
goes back to many times what
Fart.
we've said before about like an etiquette of being in a bar and how you approach.
Ah, bar etiquette.
people
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
bar,
yeah,
like-
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And I experienced it myself in more of a way on Saturday.
yeah. Okay.
So after like yourself left, and then I was out with Reese. It was just me and Reese, and we're at the bar. And there's this woman at the bar. She said hello. Obviously, you're gonna say hello back. Like, had a conversation, bought us a shot.
They say fuck off. Leave me alone,
No,
I'm
but
trying
she's
to
like,
drink.
she's like, do you want to
Headbutt her in the face.
do you want to come and sit with me and my friend? And we're like,
No, you smell.
we're like,
No, I'm being.
like, yep, no, if that's fine. Went down, sat these two women, and had an absolute lovely conversation. We spoke about art, we spoke about poetry, we spoke about music.
Dead that.
No. And it was,
I was waiting for like, what? He's like, I'm done. I left. Fuck that.
I'm
It
so
was-
glad I'm now to the X now.
It was-
fucking. I can't do none of that shit anymore.
it was a nice conversation. And what I'm getting at is, I think
Oh man.
if you go out and you've got a hidden agenda on your mind, you're not going to connect with new people as much, because if you've only got one thing in your mind, like, you know, right, fair, Reese is engaged, right? But
How old are these women?
no.
Like cougars.
One of them was same age as me,
Okay.
and the other one was
Were they fit?
late 30s. Attractive women, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I thought when you told me the story today or whenever, I thought
you
it
were
was
saying
60-year-old.
50-year-old. Yeah, yeah.
No.
The way you said it.
I just don't like saying girls.
Fair.
It sounds, you know, women.
What? Jake, what's your face right now?
I was just like,
He's loading a joke. He's loading a joke.
this don't end in
Anyway.
a threesome. I'm
Anyway.
very disappointed.
That's what you said. Did you? Was it three something? No. Anyway.
Which is exactly what you're trying not to say. You
No,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
But no, it was the whole, like, because I've been there before.
So,
It's,
which did you raw dog them both?
no, I did not.
Just the one.
But I just feel like if you go out with an agenda of, oh, someone's approached me, they must like me, so let's see where I can get.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to be on your mind.
Yeah, but now I'm
when you're
really
having a
pretty, so that's
conversation.
always the case though.
Right.
When people talk to me in bars, it's just the one that D. That's
Yeah.
sweet
I
chocolate. D.
also think that like if
No, but I feel like if you've got that hidden agenda, it's very obvious to people.
I don't hide my agenda.
So,
I tell
like-
them straight.
If me and Reese, for example,
I
were
think
sat
it's-
down, was kind of like, oh yes, the
I can't hide my gender. I'm obviously a dude.
let me buy you these drinks and that, and then it becomes very obvious, and then it kind of puts the
Damn,
whole
I
I don't know,
situation
dude.
off,
I
right?
don't know. I think if you're
Sitting
trying
there
your best
having-
not to, then
No,
it looks just as bad
but
as
we
trying
weren't, we
to.
weren't even trying either way. It was simply just met these two random people in the bar, sat down, have a great conversation with them, and I think like
Did
going
you get
into
their
something like
Instagrams?
that. No,
Did you get a number?
no.
Dickhead.
Nah, but seriously.
I'm just going to fucking. I'm losing.
I'm
this now.
joking. I'm
just going to the
joking,
whole
dude.
point of like meeting random people in a bar
Stop without trying to fuck them.
without trying to fuck them, having any agenda.
You can have a
and you find that you
genuine-
can have a nice conversation,
yeah.
leave it at
Yeah.
that, and it's a memorable thing.
That's
You can
really
never
nice.
See,
Yeah, yeah,
never
yeah.
see them again, right? Probably never see them again. But to know that they've had a good night from the conversation, you've had a good night from the conversation. Nothing's tried to be done. And it's a natural fucking thing to, rather than constantly going out and being that kind of person, like,
Yeah, but wait.
I'm not trying to fuck this. Not
No,
saying
but
that we
wait,
are, but
wait,
I'm
yeah,
just
I was
saying,
gonna say,
if
when
you're
have
that
we
kind-
ever gone
no,
out?
But if you're that kind of
I have
person,
done that, and that's
no,
okay to do.
I've done that in the past, absolutely. But I just feel like
If you're single, you go out to fucking meet chicks.
no,
and, yeah,
absolutely.
well,
But I
that's
just feel
sweet.
like
Nah.
the don't.
Well, a lot of the time,
Like
if you're
you
in the
ain't.
mood, no,
Like
there's
you
nothing
ain't.
wrong.
Nah, dude, no, straight up.
No, I'm not
straight
saying there's
up.
anything wrong with it
When
at
have I
all.
ever been out and you see me like, I'm gonna go and fucking hit on that girl, I'm gonna go and chat with that girl?
Okay, yeah, fair play, but it's not been on your mind.
If you're single and you're going out, then it's on your
Yeah,
mind.
no, but like what I'm saying is, I don't go out with an agenda.
No one does.
No,
but
no,
if
no,
you're
mate,
single-
no.
If there's an attractive lady in the same establishment
And she's interested
and she's interested,
in the making of the beast with two backs.
then I'll be like, sup, right?
I thought you were going to say
What a fucking opener, though. Just walking away with a
Flawless, up, flawless. But no, I understand what your point is, which is without that agenda, without trying to go out and fucking mate, you're pissing like a fucking
But it's
Trust.
I'm not, you know, I'm
a
not,
poorly created dam.
I'm not just saying. I'm using those two
Leaking a
women
lot.
as my example because they're women. But the same goes for if it was two random guys in a bar, and if they just like come and join us for a conversation, go join them for a conversation.
No.
No,
No,
man.
if
Do you
you're-
remember that dude? Remember that dickhead with the fucking ponytail that came over and tried to join our conversation?
But that was him sitting down. This is like had a conversation at a bar, and it was like, oh, do you want to inviting you to come sit at a table? Obviously, you can say yes or no. You've got that freedom. But if you sometimes it's nice.
I
to
get
just,
what you're
it's nice
saying.
to just sit down with
I
because
think
you
it
can
de-
leave at any time.
Agree, but I think
you
it
can
depends
sit
on
down
what
and say,
you
I've
can't
overstayed my
always though,
welcome.
man. Because like if they come and sit with you, how do you get rid of them?
No, there was a bunch of bellends on Friday night that came over and tried to talk to me, and I was like, fuck off.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
depends
no,
on
that
what
was
kind of night
also-
you're having.
that was
I'm sure that
different.
door
They
was
were-
fucking freezing in here.
They were young kids who were looking for clout.
You have been.
What did he say?
I'm not acclimatised, I'm brown.
Oh, my mate goes by a they, them now, and I'm getting it's really hard to adjust to. I was
How
like,
is that
mate,
hard to adjust
I was like,
to?
mate, I didn't fucking
Yeah,
ask. And
fucking
secondly,
dickhead.
you're trying to like fucking fill out over the fact that you're slightly homophobic or
Yeah.
or
Not even
whatever,
slightly.
whatever the term for that, transphobic. Sorry. Obviously it's blatantly transphobic,
Yeah.
and you're trying to get me on your side and be like, yeah, I get it, but no, I don't get it. Just fuck off, mate. I don't want to talk to you. Your mate said he liked the podcast, so thanks for listening.
Oh, you're right, listening. You mate's a
He'd probably
dickhead.
listen to this, who knows
You
what I'm
mate's a
about.
dickhead. Yeah,
I
like
don't
use
give a
fucking
fuck, mate. I-
use people's pronouns. It ain't fucking hard.
But the point I'm trying to get at is if you're willing to have a conversation with some random person in a bar, have a conversation because it could
I think it
could
depends.
create a friendship. You
The
could have a
thing
nice
is,
time out of it.
I understand
And
what you're saying,
I
but the
also
amount of
think-
people who come want to talk to me because I look weird, I don't want to entertain that
No,
as a
but
conversation.
But that's an unnatural way to it because people are coming over because of how you look. It's not
Right.
like you fell into a conversation. It's like, shall we continue this conversation at the seats
In my
we're at?
bedroom.
No, but at the seats. It's different if somebody comes over to your table, but if you've been invited to a table as it's just you and one other person or yourself, like
yeah.
You know what it is for me? I agree
think
with
it's
you.
nice to just sit down and have a
I
conversation.
agree with you,
people.
but that's what the smoking
And what
area
I'm
is
saying-
for.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll have that conversation in
But
the
it's
smoking
also,
area.
but it's also nice, I think, to like be invited down to because you can say yes or no.
I think,
And if they've
again,
invited you to a table, you've got more chance to fuck off from it.
part
'cause
of
you can
this
say, "Look, I'll leave you
is
to it now."
just because I want to be an asshole today.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry for that. But I think part of it is just you had a good experience.
No, I absolutely did. I
And,
absolutely did.
and
have a
now
good
you're
experience.
saying maybe I
But-
should have more of those experiences.
Yeah,
But you could have
no,
7
sure.
more of them that fucking blow.
Oh, absolutely could. But I feel like from that one experience, like
Don't
again,
ride,
I've still
don't
got,
ride that kind of thing off.
I've still got,
Yeah.
exactly. I've still got the freedom to say yes or no. But
Yeah.
I think from that, especially at one point where Reese left and it was just me and these two women, like it wasn't then just like an awkward, like, oh, now your mate's gone. Like,
Go on,
fuck
what's their
off sort of
Instagram then?
thing. I don't know. I didn't get the Instagram.
No, I don't know, man.
But it was just nice to sit down with people
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
never met
But you're a
before,
nice
to have-
person, though.
You
innit?
are.
So
I am
Of
a
the
nice
4
guy,
of us, you are the nicest person.
And I'm
Yeah.
just saying, and doing that without an agenda because an
Are
attractive
you-
female
are you
has spoke to you.
actually- any
You know what I mean? Like,
disagreement with
don't just think, oh, this attractive girl has spoke to me, so she must be interested in me. Let me go down.
yeah,
and
well,
see
I
what
don't
I
think
can
that anyway. Like,
do. No, but some people do, and a lot of
I
people
Yeah.
do every time.
You know, I'm
Every
just saying,
time.
like, if you can go
I'm
over and
joking.
have a conversation with a stranger without an agenda or without writing off the fact that they might be weird, you can meet nice people. You can have a good night. I'm probably never going to see them again, but I had a nice conversation with people a conversation that I would never have had
Yeah,
before in my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
maybe, but I just see
And
everyone
it's
as a
just,
twat. So
yeah, but I don't.
yeah, I know, which
Yeah.
is why.
That's why I said you're the nicest person here.
Because I
It's
can't
nice to
give
take- it's nice-
fucks
Genuine.
anymore.
I like having those
Fuck, genuinely.
little opportunities that you may never get. You know,
Yeah. I get you, man. I get you. That's nice though.
that was on my mind because I had a good time. I want to share it.
No, like,
So, yeah,
genuinely, I know I'm being
I
a dick
thought
about
you
it.
would be more on board than anyone here.
No, because I meet more assholes.
Yeah, but you've been around the
I don't
world
know.
by yourself.
Right, but there's a different thing when you're because it's almost like more of a reliance
Fight
on it
or
then.
flight.
No, it's not that right. The difference is
I think
I've-
the difference is because of how you look.
I've
People
travelled.
approach you. With,
Yeah, I think that's why for
with-
me
with
it
an
is
agenda.
different. Yeah, like that's why it is different for me because most conversations with me start with, "Do you know what you look like?" Get like fuck off.
And I'm
I
not-
look
No,
like the
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
but I
And
tell you to go
I'm
fuck
not just
yourself.
saying. I'm not just saying
That's
an
what I
agenda.
like.
An agenda
I
in
love
terms of
them.
down to fuck
But I've had
any agenda in because
but
that
we've
person
been
looks
sat around the
different
pool
or-
table at Bonds, and some lads come up to me like, "Oh, you look interesting. We'll talk to you." I'm like, "I'm not interested. Fuck off. I'm
Yeah,
boring."
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I'm
is that not different abroad though? Because everyone's a fucking weirdo.
No,
abroad,
because
so
the
it's
thing is,
like-
when you're traveling, it's different because you're almost like more reliant on each other.
yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
So
There's
everyone has to be
A lot, of,
friendly.
Especially
a lot
when
of
you're travelling alone.
interactions with me in the pub start with, if I'm in the smoking area, someone might walk up to me out of the blue and just go, "Cheer up, mate." Oh, fuck, I'm really happy right now, dude.
Yeah, I got
like-
told it at work. Someone was like, "What did they say to you? Don't trust Alfie around the rope or something like that." And he went,
Fuck
"Why?" And he's
you.
like, and he
I
went,
fucking hate
seriously?
that.
No, and then he goes, "Oh, he's a miserable bastard." And he was like, "Yeah, I fucking am. I don't want to be at work, mate. I want to be at
Yeah.
home listening to music and fucking drinking. Well, I don't want
It's
to be
like
here.
they're a
I don't have to look happy."
banterous sort of people, but
Dickheads.
yeah, you know, choose your words carefully.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's not, you don't fucking say that, man.
No,
That's fucking that's fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's
in your
fucked.
head, it might be meant
See,
well
fucking
as a joke,
hilarious,
but it's
but
not
nah,
always a
that's
joke to
fucked,
everybody.
man.
See,
yeah.
cheer,
Like-
cheer up, mate, is just
Yeah,
as
fuck
fucking
off.
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, I'm
Why
having,
not
I'm having a
instead?
good time just because I'm not walking around smiling like a fucking ponting
Or,
redcoat.
yeah.
or it might
You know what
never
I mean?
happen. Like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, call it happen already. It's happening right now because you're talking to me. Go fuck yourself and jump
Do you know
into
what
it.
else?
Instead, just look at someone like, "Are you okay?"
Nah,
The
don't even
conversation-
ask.
the
Don't even
conversation
ask
doesn't
that.
go
You don't
further.
have to.
Because I'm not validating myself. I don't know you.
Oh,
Are
no,
you
no, no,
okay?
you could just
and the
put-
thing,
yeah.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm not going to go. No, mate, I've had a really rough day. Because I don't fucking
Yeah,
see
true.
you.
See, the thing is, if someone's in the smoking area and like generally you goes, "I go, mate. Yeah, not bad. You're right.
Yeah, it's
Have
small
a good
talk.
night." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like,
Where you been tonight? Where you going?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just small talk.
And some shit like that, sometimes it's like, "Oh, what you doing?" It's like, "Oh, you know, I've had it a couple of times. I played a gig." And I was like, "Oh, what band you in?" I don't know, Sex Wolf. Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, and sometimes fair play. What band you in? Sex Wolf. Not a fun clue. It ain't that shouty shit, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it can
yeah.
go one or two
Yeah,
ways.
yeah.
Yeah, but I like this. I prefer the second one.
I don't
I
care.
love that shit, man. It was
Yeah.
like, what band you in? I was like, I told my dad the other day. He was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I joined like a couple bands. Got something in the pipeline." And he was like, "Oh, you learned how to sing yet?" And I went, "No, Dad. I could just shout as loud as I can." He was like, "Oh, fucking learn how to sing, will you?" And I went, "Oh, whatever."
When
then."
I went to the pub before the Stafford gig we played, and I bumped my granddad was in there, and he went, I was chatting to him. He's like, "Where you going?" I went, "Well, I'm just having a couple of pints, and then I'm going to get in the train. I've got a gig in Stafford." He went, "Well, where's all your fucking gear?" I went, "Well, I don't need anything, do I? Because I'm just singing." And he just started laughing. He just started fucking pissing himself. He went, "You fucking singing? Fuck off!" And I went, and I
love
just
that
started.
shit,
I
man.
started laughing as well. I went, "It's fucking ridiculous." Isn't it?"
I always thought that way. You know, like football fans when they go to like a game and they're like, "This place is like this is a library or something like that."
Yeah.
Imagine going home to your missus, right, and going, "Mate, those blokes weren't even singing."
Yeah.
Like as a sentence, right? As a football fan, as a proper lad, and your issue at your day out was that
And your away day was shit.
They
'cause they
weren't
weren't
singing as much as you were singing like with Fran Selmo or people like
Singing.
that. Like, what do you do? I'm a singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Weird
Ronan,
as fuck,
Ronan
innit?
Keating's a singer. Like, that's what I'm not saying. It's what I think
Ronan
of.
Keating.
Yeah.
First one you went to.
I know.
Fucking hell.
But I thought curveball. But like, you know what I mean? That there's people who are singers, and like
Yeah.
Adele's a singer.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like-
no, yeah.
yeah,
But it's
but fucking-
strange.
But then,
They're like,
like, if
Corpse
I,
Grinder's not a singer, is
yeah,
he?
but he's a front man.
dude, if I was to say like, "Oh, what band you in?" I'm in Vultures. I'm in a band called 900. Okay, what'd you do? If I was going to go, I'm a vocalist.
Yeah, if you said it like that.
Vocalist.
If you said it like that.
No,
So-
but like, I wouldn't say vocalist
let me say this. Though,
anyway.
if just say we had that conversation and you
Yeah.
went, "I'm a vocalist." I'm like, "So you're a singer?" And you'd be like, "Well, what I do, I wouldn't really class as singing." I'm like, "Fair."
What does Corpse Grinder say?
Ask him. Tweet
No,
him. Tweet him.
But would you just say frontman? Wouldn't you?
Front man, yeah, front man.
Maybe front man.
Front man's harmless.
I'd love it if you just went, "I'm in the choir."
Because right, saying a front man is the same as a guitarist. Saying I'm a guitarist instead of saying I shred. You know what I mean? Mate,
Yeah,
I shred.
I shred.
Yeah, dude. If you play guitar and you've ever said you shred,
Or if you ride a skateboard and you've ever said you shred.
oh, if ever you, I don't
I'm
know.
going
If
for a
actually-
shred later on.
Bored
mate.
as well. A board.
Can I just say
I don't
as
know,
well?
a board.
If I don't know if ever you said this, if you do, go fuck yourselves. If people say, "Oh, show me your rink,"
Dude, okay, right. Right, okay, right.
It's
I'm
the grabbing that I fucking hate.
I'm in the industry.
that's as
Right,
bad as
okay.
say, "Show me your rink."
Right, ink, tats,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Tats.
or right, okay.
A two. Can I see your twos?
Past tense, inked or tatted.
Yeah.
fuck
Fuck yourself.
It's pretty bad.
No, honestly, when people
Pretty
say,
bad.
when people refer to tattoos as ink in general, I'm like, you're a
Yeah.
dickhead.
Yeah,
Straight up, you're a
ink.
I've
dickhead.
got some new ink.
I've got some new ink. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
actually
on
die.
Friday, those lads, one of them had seen my hand tattoo, put my hands in my pockets, and he came over and took my hand out my pocket to have a look.
fuck
Oh,
And
just
that,
took your
mate.
hand out your pocket.
he's like, oh, let me have a look at your hand tattoo, and took my hand out my pocket to have a look. And I'm like,
Motherfucker.
Well, I should have chinned him.
Yeah, dude. Straight up, you're allowed to then. Right, and also,
I
when
think
people
that's the kind
say,
of thing, like, if you go, oh, I can see.
I have a look at
Can I
your
have
yeah,
a-
dude, you know what I mean?
Like, oh, 'cause I see you've got some new. Can I have a look?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a
yeah.
completely different thing
But
to
it's also
grabbing.
when, and this is mostly girls, when people say new hair, you haven't got new hair. If I paint my house, I don't say I've got a new fucking house. You know what I mean? Fuck off. It's not new hair. Like, it's not.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it could be now.
Like, it's not. Like, you dye your hair, it's not new, it's the same hair. Probably
new
more dead. If
style.
anything, it's more dead than it was before you did it.
Yeah.
Stop saying new fucking hair.
I'd love it if you like, would you went like, how's things for you? He's like, not bad, yeah. I'm a landowner now. He's like, what do you mean? I've had 15 new properties this year. I'm high as fuck on paint fumes.
Yeah.
But that's
I think
what it is.
it's weird though, because like in skating terms, if you're shredding or he's a shredder, that's cool. But if you're going for a shred, or
Like that's like you're leaving the house to shred.
Yeah. The only goal.
no, it's
is
like
to shred.
it's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
okay if somebody says it about you. Don't
yeah,
say it
like,
about
oh,
yourself.
like, you're a shredder,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, but
Yeah.
don't say I'm a
Yeah.
shredder.
Or like, oh, you're coming for a shred later on. Like, mate, I want to
Yeah,
ride a scooter.
dude.
Yeah. Fucking.
No.
There's so many horrible terms.
There
in
are, man. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
more. Like climbing's got it as well, though, man. And like, I think everything like that, like I'm sure surfing has and stuff.
What
you
is
know
it
I
like
mean?
going for a clam back?
Go for a climb. Go for a ramble. Yeah, nah, just fuck
Or like-
off.
or like
I'll
when-
see you on a monkey bar.
Yeah, dude.
It's like when like I've been skating for fucking fair few years, like best part of 10 years, and like little kids will come down and be like, "Dude, are you mole grabbing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah."
It's comfortable as fuck. Shut up.
And it's just like, fuck
when you
off,
get
mate.
old, your arms can't carry the weight of the board. Sometimes it hurts.
Or like, I'll push Mongo in Switch, and they'll be like, "Why are you pushing Mongo?" I'm like, "Do it, Ollie, dickhead." Like, fuck off. Watch me fucking pole driver into a mum. Like, fucking.
I used to hate it, but I love like now when like older dickheads are like, "Oh, do you know Tony Hawk?" I'm like, "Yeah, see." Before I'm like, "Fuck off." Is that the only one you know? I'm like,
Oh, I know. Tony.
Yeah.
"Yeah, I know Tony Hawk."
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Let's
Did we not
finish
speak
on that,
about it?
shall we?
Spoke about it, no?
What?
Did we not speak about
No.
it?
I swear we
No,
didn't.
no. I
Should
don't
we
think
finish,
you mentioned.
let's finish, wrap it up.
Yeah, we haven't. So we played the video of you calling him out
Yeah.
and saying, "Check us out."
Yeah.
The result.
He followed the 900 on
On the gram?
There you
On
go.
the
It's a
gram.
start,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Harry messaged me. I was at work. I was tattooing, and then like finished the tattoo. Went to I think I was tattooing you actually.
Yes, she was.
And then I was like, I looked at my phone, and Harry was like, it was like a message just went, "Oi nah," and then like a screenshot of Tony Hawks started following the 900, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, because I
did
saw you.
like
'Cause I
a
was here
little
when he got
pissy
home.
bitch, kind of like fucking giggly.
I was here when he got home, and
giggly
honestly,
dance.
his face lit the. He was like, "You ain't told
Yeah.
that to Becky." I was like, "Nah, I ain't said shit yet."
Yeah.
And he was proper like, you know when he was on about his fucking evaluation of his records, same face. Like-
Yeah. Pretty-
It's good job. Let's hope Tony doesn't watch this, but it's a good job you cut the last bit of that video out as well.
When I offered him a reach around.
I mean, I reckon he got more than a follow if you.
No, 'cause it was like, you should check out
It's
the
follow
900,
up
shouldn't
on
you? Wait. And if you do, I'll give you a reach round.
I said,
Did accept it.
I said,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
no, wait, I said,
With conviction?
I said something like, "Stop fucking around." Oh, you know what the fuck is up, Tony? And then I went, "No, it's." I said something derogatory to him. I can't remember what it was, but then I went, "Nah. But in all fairness, I do love you to pieces, and I will give you the most immaculate reach around
Would
you've
you
ever
though?
had."
It's Tony Hawk, of course.
Tony Hawk, yeah.
No, I'm not asking. Wait. I'm not asking because it's Tony Hawk. I'm saying how good your technique.
It would get better if it was Tony Hawk.
Oh, right,
I'm
okay.
sure of it.
Well, you'll have to be
I'm
nice.
sure I'd pay more attention.
You'll have to be
Okay.
nice to him now because he's broke his femur.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And that's a
Yeah,
gnarly
bad
fucking
way.
thing
Yeah,
to
but
do.
he said he's like, "He'll never be as good again."
No.
Because he's like,
it's only
old.
like the hardest bone in your
Yeah,
body or
yeah.
one of, and it's like really fucking hard to break.
And I think he said he broke it when he was like in his early 20s.
So it
but
can't
he
be
was
that
in-
busy.
you
with-
can
he can't
bleed
be
out
that
from
busy when he
breaking
gets to
it.
the
Exactly,
UK.
yeah.
Then
Yeah, yeah.
he can't be that busy when he gets to the UK.
No.
Because he ain't
So
gonna
what's he going to do? meet
Have
the
scums
900,
and
Tony. That's
Yeah.
what you need to do.
You can give him a nice soft space so he doesn't hurt his leg.
It was like
You
a
can stand
weird.
at the side.
It's a weird thing because there are
Do a gig at
videos.
Wacky Warehouse.
There are videos of him
Do a gig at the
meeting
Wacky Warehouse.
the other two bands, the other two Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack cover bands. There's videos of him meeting the both of them.
Yeah.
So like,
Needs to complete the trilogy.
Well, he does.
it'd be mad.
It's
wouldn't it?
unfinished.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's
unfinished.
videos of him. There's a video of him like in the practice room with one of them, and he just fucking stood there as a practicing. I was like, if that was me, I'd be like,
Get on stage, but fucking come sing a song.
dude, fuck it. Wow. There's another video. I think it's the
Daniel Jam, wasn't it?
no, I think it's Birdman, the Australian one, and they're on stage, and it's quite a big stage, like it's quite a big venue, and he comes on and sings Amoeba by Adolescence
sound.
with them,
Yeah, I've seen that video.
and I was like, yeah, that'd be.
What would you pick? What would you want him to sing?
Fucking daft. What would I want him to sing?
Give him the choice.
I
Ice
would-
Spice, keep it bright.
Nah,
shit,
it's
I'd give
got
him
to
the
be
choice.
Power Man 5000.
Oh, yeah.
oh, because so he
You
was
put it
have
on
to
the
do it.
fucking game.
Yeah.
No, we're dropping it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm devastated.
Yes.
Why don't you do? So there's 3 Pro Skater cover bands.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why don't you do? Oh, you need a 4th one, don't you? There's 4 Pro Skater games. I was gonna say do each band pick a game and do like a festival, but like a Tony Hawk.
Oh,
Pro
yeah,
Skater
that'd be
festival.
Yeah,
sick.
that wouldn't be too
That'd be
bad.
cool.
I keep
That would be quite
sucking
good.
my teeth, man. I've started doing it the last 2 weeks. It's really annoying me.
I'd
but I'm doing it
fight for
involuntarily.
Yeah, yeah. 3's the best one.
I'd fight for 3.
Yeah.
I'd fight for
Yeah,
3.
that's a shout.
It's got CKY. It's got fucking KRS One. It's got
Ace
Ace
of
of Spades.
Spades.
Nah, Thug 2, man.
Ramones.
Yeah, but it's Thug. It's not Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah.
Wish by
But Thug 2 is the
But
best
Thug
one.
2 is a fucking
Thug 2 is the best one.
banger of a game. Absolutely.
Best soundtrack.
Well,
Look, it's just Jackass with fucking.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Hawk in it,
I'd
so-
want to do American Wasteland because it's just punk songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Black Flags on it and fucking
Was
Misfits
that
are
the
on it.
first one where you could get off your board?
Mm.
Oh no, you could in
No,
Thug
you could
2.
do it in
could
Thug 2, yeah, yeah.
I don't
It
think you
was
could in
the- I
Thug
think it was
1.
the
Thug 1,
first.
you could.
Underground. Yeah.
I think it
It
was
was
the
the first-
first one.
Thug
That
was
was
the
a
first
free
one.
Roma.
Yeah.
Free Roma.
Yeah,
Is that the correct term? I
Yeah.
like that.
it is.
I'm going to start calling myself a free
You
Roma.
spray painted, I think, in American
Yeah.
Wasteland, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You could spray paint in Underground as well.
Could you?
Yeah.
The first mission of Tony Hawk Underground 1 is you're driving a car.
Yes, you are.
Poorly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dead. It's like a boat.
Right, straight up, I'm fucking freezing.
And it trusts.
Mm.
So let's wrap it.
All right.
Wrap it up. Thank you for watching.
Oh, just quickly.
I was gonna say, I walk like a mate that.
Last Saturday, just gone, my second episode of Low Fidelity was meant to come out, but it didn't because we have to re-record it. So yeah, there's that.
Peak.
Bollocks.
I'm going to say
Spat everywhere when I said
the third.
Oh, we can also say
episode-
congratulations onto your second episode as well, because it by the time this is out, it came out.
it did come out.
Well, it would have been since the last episode, but people
Yeah.
had a chance to watch it.
Vampires.
we-
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it.
So
We
it
are-
was,
we-
it was
we-
fun.
We're recording the third episode this week.
Oh yeah. What's the topic?
Witchcraft.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Can I be on
Lovely.
that one?
You're just in the background going.
Just to slag off people who think they're witches. If the Salem witch trial taught us anything, it says witches don't exist.
Yeah.
They had a whole trial.
if anything,
No witches were found.
Yeah, if
That's
anything.
fair.
But yeah,
O.J. Simpson also had a trial. And look how that worked out.
Well,
maybe
So he must have
witches
quit.
didn't have gloves.
that's what it fucking was.
And,
The wi-
Uh,
fair.
Well,
if
one
the
of the
broom
things was,
doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, no, right.
You know what I mean?
one of the witch things about them having small feet.
Yeah.
Well,
Hideous
tune
or
in
something.
to episode 3 to find out.
If they
That'd
just
be
give them all big shoes,
yeah, that could have worked.
you'll find out in.
But
episode three.
Yeah.
thank you for. We are sorry as well. I know the last 2 episodes of Goat Sessions has been delayed because YouTube keep giving us fucking brutal strikes. The first one was Kanye. The second one was WWE.
Yeah.
And the worst bit was I even said to you on that bit, I'm not putting the clip in, and I thought, fuck it, I'll put the clip in, and then it fucking fucked the whole episode
I
up.
wanted to, as I revealed my last album today, I wanted to, I was going to record onto the buttons the opening chords to Night Prowler.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought probably best not.
yeah.
to.
At the minute, I'm
You
like,
don't
yeah,
want to take any chances.
this will be
yeah.
a basic as fuck edit, just because I'm bored of
Yeah.
fucking YouTube trying to bumfuck us.
I mean, I'm fucking lucky enough with my fucking jingle having Jay-Z at the start. That ain't gonna be
Yeah.
give me royalties
Yeah.
now.
I
man.
think
Also-
it's short enough.
Yours,
Yeah, that's true.
your vampire one got delayed as well, but that's because Alfie's shit.
Internet shit, man.
So, yeah, we'll try and make sure this one's out on time. But if
Yeah.
it's not, then
Beautiful.
what do you want?
What should go? Where's this fucking button? Oh, I can't be asked, man.
Tell us your fucking goat, you prick.
Do you know what I do
I'm
want? I
desperate
do want to
for
say
nicotine.
about the Give Us Your Goat thing. With the records, obviously, me listening to Jethro Tull. If anyone's got anything they want me
Yeah,
to
yeah.
listen to,
Yeah.
Email in.
Because
Keep in mind something you think he might not like, because if he already likes
Yeah.
it, it's a bit pointless.
Yeah, suggesting like fucking the Melvins to him ain't really all that.
Yeah, it's going to be a biased
yeah,
opinion. And he's probably already got it.
or suggesting Kanye West to me, I'm definitely not gonna
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Something
So, like,
Poor
obscure,
taste.
perhaps obscure.
Do I?
Like
I suppose it's the Cure then.
No, something a bit obscure.
The Cure's a shout, man.
Yeah,
The
no, you
Cure
like
is
the
a
Cure,
shout.
don't you?
I'm indifferent about the Cure.
Oh,
I think a Cure.
You know what?
I think a Cure album.
Disintegration.
I think a Cure album would be quite a good one because like I'm like songs.
You know what?
The Cure.
On the side, don't put it on the things. I think you'll like it anyway. I don't think it'll be that much of a reach for you. But Disintegration, I think you'll like it.
Okay. Okay. Fair play. Fair play.
But what'd
It's
you go?
no
with?
Highway to Hell.
I mean, there's a different genre of music, and none of the band are in it either. So it's not going to be.
And it's
And
actually,
also,
yeah.
it's called Disintegration, not Highway to Hell. There are a multitude of reasons why it's not Highway to Hell.
And it's got better drums.
And it's got better drums.
And that might be what's wrong with it.
Right, okay then. What you go?
Was the record talk. It was really fun to
Oh,
see
yeah.
everybody's favourite records and as to why they like them. I really enjoyed that bit. For once
Records,
it wasn't on.
Records.
records,
Yeah.
and Discogs.
Yeah.
Mine is next week. I'm going to come full Bradley Wiggins fucking get up because my bike's coming.
Oh, sick.
I'm biking it in next
Sick.
week.
You went
I've
Lycra.
I've got some Lycra that I don't use anymore.
I
Why
can't-
have you got
I-
Lycra?
I
I
told
used to buy.
Use Lycra.
Like,
Not wear it.
Oh no, yeah,
Use it.
Use it. Yeah.
because how could
Make
you
sexy
fit your
time out
ass
of
in Lycra? Or was it easy to fit your ass in Lycra?
It was
Did I
easy
tell
back
the story
then.
on here about the time that I thought a girl was really fit riding the bike and it turned out to be a grand?
Yeah, you told me a couple of
Okay.
weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do some road biking, and then I had to buy some proper padded shit because I just wore shorts and got the biggest arse rash known to man
Peak.
from.
No surprise.
But yeah,
Sitting
my
on the bikes.
goat is my health kit journey
surprise.
inspired by
You're
Cenk.
fired by the X.
It will come back next
My
week.
health
It'll be there
journey
with a
inspired
fucking
by you.
cigarette and fucking.
Hang on. Why inspired your health?
Because a few weeks ago you said you was getting healthy, and I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
oh yeah, I'm down for that. So I bought a bike.
Okay,
I've
thank you.
nailed myself to the X. I've quit smoking.
Yeah, you have. Like a boss.
We don't talk about that.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
Monday night. That's the
Vultures are now
a straight edge.
straight
straight
band.
band.
God, I'm never coming to watch
You
your shows.
imagine, you imagine that?
Never
I
coming
got, I got
If I
inspired.
do, I'm
What
going to do
vitamins?
heroin on the
Just
front.
the loosest fucking.
I'm going to come smoking a joint, snorting coke, and
Shagging
fucking,
bare people, like,
yeah,
yeah.
shagging dudes. And
No, you're allowed to shag dudes. It's just not. You're not allowed casual sex.
I'm
straight
gonna.
edge,
Oh
so-
no, that's why I'm gonna fuck dudes plural. So it's gonna be casual AF.
And gay.
And yeah,
I don't know if is there a homophobic undertone to
I don't
straight
know.
edge society. I don't know.
all right. I'll use a dude as a condom to fuck a girl. Right.
Okay.
I'm sure there must have.
And injecting heroin into my fucking ball sack.
Sick.
Well, there you
Keith
go.
Richards.
Well,
style.
what's your
I like
your go?
My goat.
You did
Probably
say.
records. Yeah. I'm in a bad mood today. I apologise.
Dude, I've been in a fucking horrible
I'm in a
mood.
foul fucking mood. And I think the first,
It
like,
shows.
I think the first, yeah, sorry, man. I was getting brutal on you during the art bit. I think the first hour or so, I was managed to like subdue it, and on the end, I was like, "Fuck you all."
And it trusts.
Let's start some shit.
I haven't talked. The one thing I haven't spoke about this today. I broke my oven. So then I had I had something on.
Why is this a segment?
Well, I had something that was made off the. Becky made me a meatball sub, vegan meatball sub, and I was like, "We ain't got no bread." She's like, "We've got this tiger bread. Like it's a bit hard, but a bit
Tiger bread, bro.
So so I bit into it, ate it for a bit. Probably about halfway through, thought like, well, not even halfway through. I thought the bread's too hard and fucked. Right. Then I realised I must have swallowed half of my tooth.
Oh shit!
I did notice
Oh,
something was
shit.
different. I did notice, but Jesus.
So
How hard was that bread?
not only have I not got a moustache,
Yeah,
I've got dark hair and
half a tooth.
half a tooth.
Who the fuck's Arthur too?
That's my
There you go.
goat. That's my goat
There
right
you
there.
go.
That was my goat. Yeah.
Unsubscribe. Fuck
I
off.
noticed, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be
Fuck
like,
you all.
it's probably always been there, and I don't want to be
No, I
insensitive
didn't
by
notice
saying
it.
what happened. I don't think because the lack of the facial hair made it more prominent. Because you've always had like a bit of a chip there, hadn't you?
On the other one, yeah.
Or is it on the other one?
On the other front one, yeah. There's like the corners
Corner.
off it, but this is half of it.
Yeah. Damn.
Right, next week we'll try and be in a better mood.
Yes, we
Half
will.
of us will. You two are
I'm
fine.
biking it here.
Yeah, so you're gonna be fucking knackered.
Now you'll be like serotonin boosted up, won't
No,
you?
because I've got a bike. I bought the bike to and from work, so I'm going.
Is that because petrol prices?
Yeah, so I'm going to work on my bike, back from work, get dressed. On my bike, up here.
I've had to book next Monday off because I'm getting my hair cut.
Which bike straight here?
Shit
from
you
work?
not.
Because I have my
In
uniform
case you
on.
hate it.
Nah, because I booked it in 3 months ago and I can't reschedule it
Oh,
because she's
yeah.
like only free like once a fucking year.
Plus, I like to have a poo when I go home, so.
Fair play. You can have a put at my house if you want.
Okay.
Peace and love. Go fuck
See you
yourselves.
later. See you next week when Alfie has had a poo at my house.
Yeah, lovely.
Love you. That's better than the. Put it back up a sec. Better than a night at the opera.
Oh, bye. Thank you, babe.
Oh, fucked, man.
What episode are we? 24, aren't we?
24.
Yeah.
Me, huh? Fucking Jack, what's his name's gonna come out?
That was funny as
I've
fuck.
never seen 24 either.
The
But I
TV
know
show.
that happened. Yeah.
Jack Bauer.
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Bauer,
seen
that's
it.
the fucker.
Never seen
Jack
it.
Summit. Fucking
What is that not on the fucking
David from the Lost Boys, isn't
Wait,
it?
I'll put it in at the end.
David from the Lost Boys, isn't it?
It is Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Keith
Keith
Sutherland.
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 Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
cunt.
Son of Donald Sutherland.
Yeah. He was also
Father
in,
of someone else Sutherland.
Yeah.
He was also in Young Ones, wasn't he?
He was in Young
He was
Ones.
in, not Young Ones, Young Guns. Sorry.
Young Guns,
Young
yeah,
Guns.
yeah.
Sorry, what?
He's Doc in Young Ones.
He's
Young
CP
Guns.
for you.
Fucking making me do it now. Fucking dickhead.